All right, welcome back, everyone.
Oh, we just went right into it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're just doing this.
You treat us like children, like you seized the moment where we happened to be quiet because you knew.
All right, children, it's time for class.
So, like, Kay wasn't paying attention because she was eating pizza, but I panicked and looked at her to see if we were going to make sound. But because she was a part of it, I didn't want to be the only one to make sound.
I've learned something important today. Feed into Kay's ADD, and then I can control the class.
Maybe.
All right, so last time you guys acquired a new vehicle.
Ooh.
Third one in three sessions.
Yes. So at the moment you have two vehicles and a broken down bike that is strapped to the back of the larger one. Mm-hmm. So you have a minibus and a dune buggy.
Mm-hmm.
Dope.
We got a Venga bus.
Squat.
After the end of today, you guys will have 1 day of fuel left on both of the remaining vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
We left off with you guys had just kind of come over a hill and you see a whole bunch of brightly colored tents all laid out. So to set the scene properly, what you see is several large, like a caravan of large infernal war machines set up like a horseshoe. And within the horseshoe, from edge to edge, are tents, shops. You see people and creatures of all shapes, colors, sizes. As you guys get closer, there is a sign. Let me read the sign word for word. As you guys get closer, there's a big wooden sign set up before you could get to the tents proper. You're not sure what font it is in. Like if it's Comic Sans, no. You're not.
It's in Comic Sans.
You're not sure what like language it is because it doesn't quite like register as anything in particular. But all of you are able to read it. It says, "All are welcome here. No fighting, no spellcasting, no exceptions."
No fighting, no spellcasting.
No fighting. What am I supposed to do?
I'll literally die if I walk the threshold.
Verbal arguments, though.
That's all the sign says.
Cool.
All right, we can use this.
Yeah.
Seems like an inviting place.
Yeah, this is actually kind of nice.
Well, as long as everyone adheres to the rules.
Do we hear sounds outside?
Why are you looking at me,
you-
Chase?
Like a bustling market.
Yeah, you hear sounds of a bustling
No
market.
reason.
I don't cast spells.
Yeah, no, I was just staring like in your general direction.
It's an
Understandable.
eye thing. It's an eye thing. He was looking at me. I acknowledged it. We
Okay.
had a whole...
Sure. I'm pretty tall.
I'm gonna
so
look
I'm
over
gonna-
this way now.
Okay.
All right, cool.
I guess we have to park the cars, though.
Oh, snap. Yeah.
Corey, do we need to roll for that?
Do they have
No.
like a VIP? Like, can we like make sure valet takes our
No.
takes our vehicle?
So you see kind of like scattered throughout. You see like several vehicles are parked.
What's to prevent people from stealing them? Do they have any security measures with the vehicles?
None that you see.
Guys. We're becoming warlords tonight.
The night we attacked the market.
If they're parked outside, we're not breaking any rules either. So
I mean, to be fair, driving a car isn't on the list of things we can't do.
Jeez.
But yeah, no. I would say I don't know if Pochi's driving. I assume that she is because she likes to drive. But I would say she like parks it in like a relatively empty spot, kind of like giving a respectful distance to all the other cars.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So you park the two cars next to each other. You can kind of like make a V with them. So you kind of like create your own kind of pseudo space.
that's rude as hell. What the fuck? We're like taking up extra spots by parking diagonal.
This isn't a parking lot.
Nope. There's more economical uses of infinity of Avernus here, Corey.
This is good. This means that we have like our own little spot here that we've kind of nested ourselves.
Using the vehicles to create like a wall so that you have like a
We
shelter.
have some like privacy, kind of, you know.
Like a caravan.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
Chris.
Thanks, voice in the sky, for agreeing with me a little
Unrelated
bit.
question. Could No, the answer is no. As I thought about it
Right.
more,
Then no is my final answer.
Okay.
For whatever it is. So
it's all right.
shame.
It's all right. It's fine.
Hey, Corey, I have a question.
Yeah.
Also no.
I was going to ask if you loved me, but okay.
I will not go back on my initial answer. So unfortunately, I have to double down on it.
That is unfortunately the
You know what?
only
You're a
option
man
here.
of your word. You're a man of honor, so I respect it.
I love it more.
It's one of the many reasons why she loves you.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Anyway,
She can't
Avernus.
love me back, but I get it.
Cool. So we park. Does there seem to be any nefarious individuals outside of the
Yeah,
market?
as
There does not. Everyone seems to be keeping to themselves.
Okay. All right.
I was gonna ask if we saw anyone that kind of eyed us as we pulled up and kind of got out and walked up or anything. No one saw.
No.
I would say Pochi's very excited about this and has perhaps like hopped out of the vehicle and has like kind of made like leadway into the market, not necessarily waiting for you guys.
Cool.
That's fine.
So I guess the first question to ask you guys is, are you taking Lulu with you?
Yeah, Lulu can come with me.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Always.
Always. except for when I say that it didn't happen. Then we can retcon that.
Do we want to like? How big? Like it's a motorcycle. The bike is right. Like
Yeah.
we could walk it like amongst the.
Yeah.
So we want to do that. Like walk one of the motorcycle along if we're gonna like sell it or whatever.
Yeah,
Break it
let's
down
see if
for us.
somebody wants to buy it from us.
All right, Chase will walk the bike.
Okie dokie. All right. So as you guys get closer, you hear the hustle and bustle. Now that you are like kind of at the tents proper, you can hear the more full volume of sound. As you look around, again, you see all kinds of creatures. You see humans, tieflings, salamanders, Yonti, etc. So I could just start like just going down the list, but like you see like every kind of imaginable creature.
Is there a flumph?
There's not.
That's stupid.
Well,
you
you
just said
said
every
every
creature.
kind.
You just lied to me.
Flumps are good creatures. They would not be in Avernus.
Lame.
No, I'm
Cancel.
kind of happy that flumps don't go to Avernus.
Yeah, they're also like they would die here.
Yeah, I know, but they're still cute.
Yeah, but you would see a dead one.
Abyssal flumps.
I think
Who's this gentleman that you've shown us?
I haven't gotten to that yet, and the audience can't see it. So
Well, that's why I asked. I was trying to like yes and with you and prompt things
well,
along.
I'm no budding you. So from the crowd out comes a tall, handsome human. He is clearly making his approach directly towards you guys. Hello. Welcome to my establishment. I don't believe I've ever seen you around these parts before.
That's because we've never been here before.
Yeah, we're kind of new to the area.
Well, my name is Mahadi, and I welcome you to my humble Wandering Emporium. I'm sure you saw on the sign on your way here, this is a strictly neutral space, and any sort of violence, aggression is handled quite severely.
So do you mean like all sorts of crimes are monitored here or just the fighting?
All sorts of crimes.
All right, so I shouldn't be concerned about someone taking my valuables here.
Correct.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure.
Is passive aggression here, like according to your rules?
No, that's quite all right.
Okay.
Cool. As it is your first time here, there are several shops around. If there's anything in particular that you're interested in. If not, I can give you a quick tour.
Do you have like a guide of like shops here that I could like peruse to see where like a map perhaps?
Yeah, you have a mall map,
No,
Also,
there is no
it's-
mall map or anything like that, unfortunately.
like a kiosk.
Is the tour free?
It is.
All right, cool.
Oh,
I'd love to take the tour, but would you happen to know if there were shops interested in His bike.
Bike.
He kind of looks like, actually, yes, there would. A few salamanders who run a forge here are usually in the business of fixing up and breaking down vehicles. I'm sure they would be more than happy to buy the parts or fix that up for you, depending on what you're interested in.
All right, great. We'll step there at some point, but we can take the tour first.
So to just kind of go through the list. So there is Bernie the barber. She is a regular here at the market. If you have any pampering or haircuts or a touch-up that you would like, she can tend to those. She usually deals in gold.
Does she do clean shaves?
I believe she does. Okay. He takes you to another like little tent. He doesn't take you into any of these. He's just kind of like quick doing like a pass by. I'll let you guys decide what you want to do. Okay. You see another one. The sign says "Icker is away." This fine gentleman is a bit unusual, but if you have any need of demonic ichor or anything of the like, he would be the person to see about that. He takes you to... he walks by one called Zent's Lava Farm.
Oh, I make those in Minecraft. Yeah.
Larva Farm.
Oh.
Larva.
Not lava.
No, not
I
lava.
definitely heard lava, and I'm like, how the hell is that? work?
Yeah, tell me about that. How do we farm lava?
Larva farm. Got it.
He doesn't really say anything as you guys walk by that one. And then he takes you to the next one. It says Tina's Tinctures.
Tina's
Tinctures.
Tina's Tinctures.
Tinctures.
Tina is a lovely woman who, if you have any concoction needs, I'm sure would be able to help you out. Like Bernie, she also deals with gold.
Okay.
He takes you to an open like stall with like an awning, and you see an Omnizu, which is a high level devil that's like a big fat pudgy, has like little tiny reading glasses. And the sign says "From here to Avernus," and like before he even speaks, like you see like an itemized list just below that sign that says delivery services, notary services, currency exchange.
Okay.
This fine devil handles all of the more logistical things. If you need any notes or packages delivered, his chain of imps can usually take care of that. He also does notary and currency exchange if you were a bit light on soul coins.
What was his name again?
That one is... Omnizu is what he is. Fetala.
Falafel.
Fatal.
Fetala.
Fetal.
And he is FedEx and currency exchange.
On the devil hierarchy, he's third to the top. It's Omnizu, Pit Fiend, Zerial.
Again? Never mind.
And then the last place, of course, saving the best for last, is my own personal establishment, the Infernal Rapture. It is a restaurant and spa that can make any of your wildest dreams come true. We do strictly operate in the exchange of soul coins. But for one soul coin a person, I can provide an entire 3-course meal, pampering services and the like. And if there's anything else your heart desires, of course, we can arrange a different cost or a higher cost, depending on what it is that you would desire.
Do you bring people back to life?
As a matter of fact, if you are so interested, that is something that I personally can provide.
For real? How much would that cost?
For something of that exchange, though, it would have to be your own soul.
Okay.
But if there is a
No, that was
particular...
an agreement. I'm pretty sure that was an agreement.
If there's a particular loved one or anyone you would like, I do have the capacity to bring them back.
And it would just be my soul?
Yes. Obviously, you would keep it for now. It would be only, during your untimely death. Or timely death, depending on what sort of life you live. But you do look more of the rough and tumble type.
Okay.
He is a human.
He is a human.
Yeah, Chase is also like,
Pochi just kind of blurts out. She's like, "How are you able to do that?"
I am a humble servant of Asmodeus.
okay, that would be that. Okay.
And do you like promise when you do it? Make sure that you do what you say you're gonna do.
Absolutely. I have access to the ability to cast a true resurrection on anyone.
And does it happen after I die, or like?
No, it happens the moment you sign the contract.
And would they go to the plane that they died in?
I could bring them to you.
I'd prefer you didn't.
I'm sorry. You want to sell your soul to resurrect someone and then not see them?
Yeah. At least for now. I don't want them to be here.
Very well. Would you like to take care of this now?
You guys want to go ahead? I gotta go do some paperwork. Yeah. Thanks for being supportive, man.
Wait.
Maybe
I think, Starbuck, that you should
sleep on this.
potentially walk around a little bit. Just kind of make sure you.
Somebody will give me a better price.
Technically, I wasn't thinking in that light. I was just thinking, it's a very major decision. I'm sure our friend would agree that selling one's
Yes.
soul is not something.
For what it's worth, I am the only one here that would have the power to do that request. But there is no rush.
Okay.
I am quite easy to find. You can come find me at my establishment at any time.
All right.
Starbuck, sometimes I wonder, like, how often do I not go with my gut instinct? Just putting that out there.
Sometimes I wonder how often do I not do the really dumb thing.
Well, so if I sold my soul, it would just come here after I die?
It would specifically come into my service.
And what do you do with them?
Well, you would work here at the market, of course.
This isn't so bad.
I hate how that was my first thought. Like, that's not.
I'm already here, you know?
Of course, if my master Asmodeus has a better use for you, of course, he has the right to usurp and use you in his armies.
Okay, offer her fighting.
So, question for you. So you say that you serve Asmodeus. Does that mean you don't serve Zariel in any capacity?
No, I am not involved in any of
We're all
those
like,
sorts of things.
Okay.
I guess that's how you can come and go as you please.
Yes.
From area to area.
It is a special boon bestowed upon me by my master.
He must really like you.
Well, I provide him a lot of souls.
That'll do it.
Do you have any particular thoughts on Zariel and her involvement in the?
Yeah, we can be passive
War?
aggressive here, so if you want to shit talk her.
No, I am contractually obligated to not directly interfere in any of the
He signed an NDA.
the devil politics. So, but personally, I don't have a strong opinion one way or the other. They are not allowed to interfere with me, and I go about my business.
Do you have any other? We saw that that one devil, what is it? The large one that
Falafel.
Yes. Do you frequently see devils of that kind here, or larger hierarchical devils here?
On occasion, yes. Some of them will use my establishment for meetings.
Would you happen to have like the power to like say free a devil from a shield?
Oh, yes, I could.
Would that require a soul though? Like,
I mean, I would have to make a deal with the trapped spirit itself.
Pochi like talks in her head for a second. She's like, "Hey, Garthy, what you think of this guy?"
If he has the power to get me out, I'll do anything.
Pochi looks like she's kind of like pouting a little bit. She's like, "But if you're free, we can't be friends anymore, huh? Can we still be friends?"
Sure.
So he's a pit fiend, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, he is a pit fiend.
But if he's in
But-
service of this guy,
But if he's a pit fiend and he's powerful and we get both of them, to help us and turn on Zariel.
Well, this guy doesn't care about
Because
Zariel.
Shield guy's gonna owe us his life, and we could just strike a deal with this fella.
Yeah, but he can't get involved.
Yeah, but he give us stuff that helps us, you know?
Remember, because you're dealing with devil politics, he cannot directly interfere.
Well, I just mean his metagaming for real quick. His like level 15 character cannot directly get involved. At least level whatever.
Yeah.
True resurrection.
So
But I mean, we got 5 souls between the 5 of us, so I assume.
Probably.
Well, I guess not really you anymore, Chase.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, man. But imagine what we could get, you know?
I just imagine Starbucks being like, what's the big deal if I sold my... Chase sold his soul.
Yeah.
I never sold mine.
You became a knight. You sold your soul.
But you seem fine.
Well, that's because he hasn't died yet.
So Poetry's like still talking like in her head to Garthy, and she's like, "Listen, I know you're gonna say like anything you have to like get out of the shield right now, but I really need you to be serious about this. Like,
Where is this relationship going?
no, like if I free you, you can't hurt me or my friends."
My oath still stands. I will not hurt you or anyone you care about.
Okay. And with that, Poetry like moves her cloak and like reveals the shield and like takes off her back and was like kind of just like holds. Oh god, it just hits the mic stand. Kind of holds it in front to like show him. And is like
He takes the shield, and there's a moment he's looking at it. You assume there is a conversation going on. Then finally he goes, "Very well. In the name of Asmodeus," and he like taps the shield. And
Tell me this guy's like...
so the shield remains, but formed up next to him, you see a gigantic pit fiend take shape.
Is he hot?
He's a pit fiend, so he's fire, yes.
Poetry's like a little emotional right now. She's just smiling like, hey.
It's like when you have a friend online and then you meet them in person. You're like... Because you know them, but you haven't met them yet.
Mahadi, how does it feel to finally be free of the shield? And he just like stretches out, kind of like on his hind legs.
Flexing.
Yeah, he just like flexes. It's good to finally be free again. He's like, excellent, excellent. So you are aware, because you were not privy to the conversation, his soul is not eternally bound to me. But he does have to work off the debt for freeing him. So he snaps his fingers, and you see cuffs appear around. A few hundred years in service of me should probably pay off the debt. Well, it's between me and the contractee, so we'll work it out.
Okay.
If I give up my soul, could that give him freedom? The devil?
It would take probably more than your soul.
So like 3 of us maybe? Because one of us is already...
3 of us.
Yeah, I'm kind of booked up.
I would be willing to exchange that. A pit fiend is a powerful
Right.
Can I
ally
have the
to
shield
have.
back?
Oh yes, absolutely. He hands you the shield.
I guess it doesn't do anything.
It's just
now.
a shield.
Yeah. But also, it's a gold shield.
It
so
is.
like,
For the record, I very much like my soul.
I like it too, man.
well, hold on. Let's ask Garthy what he thinks. Like she like looks up at the pit fiend. She's like, Are you cool with just doing the few 100 years of service? I know you've been around for a while.
He kind of gives you like a devious smile. He's like, "Don't you worry. I'm finally free of the shield. I'll find." And then he just disappears. Ooh. And Mahdi's like, "I've sent him to work. Don't worry about him.
What kind of work's he doing?
Oh gosh.
He'll be working for me. Don't worry about it."
Okay.
Poetry's like, she's like looking at him to like see like how sincere he's being about this.
Insight.
About, like, don't worry.
Yeah, about like not to worry
feel like-
and that he's gotta be fine and
Okay.
like all that stuff.
Go ahead and roll an insight.
Cool.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Chase is extremely
We're
uncomfortable
so
this entire
fast and
time.
loose with our souls right now.
I rolled
too.
an 18.
He's being very sincere.
Okay.
Okay.
He'll work off his debt, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chase is like, I'm gonna go take the bike to get broken down into
I'm gonna go.
parts.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go with
you guys.
Wait, can I go with you guys? I want to meet the mechanics.
Yeah,
Do you have like a business card, sir?
Sure. He hands you a
Thanks.
business card.
Thanks, Mahadi.
Put that in your inventory.
Yeah.
Mahadi's in business card.
Take care, Mahadi.
Yeah, no, it says it's all in Infernal, but it says Infernal Rapture, Mahadi Emporium Master. Again, think on our deal
Yeah.
and come find me at my establishment. You guys are free to the market. You are free to stay as long as you like, as long as you obey the rules.
Question.
Yes.
I understand if you don't relay this information. Do you just show up anywhere randomly? Is there a way where we can like kind of predict where you might be next? Or is it just kind of like we might find you at some point?
We travel to and fro. There isn't a particular rhythm or pattern to what we do.
Got it. Okay.
And if we sleep, we're gonna wake up in a different place, I guess.
No, we're camped here for the next couple days.
Okay.
Oh, very well. Enjoy the Emporium.
All right.
Mommy.
Thanks.
As long as you are here, you are my protected and welcome guests.
Oh, thanks.
So, like, as they walk away, Pochi just kind of, like, tugs on Chase's sleeve. And she kind of, like, whispers, she's like, do you think I did the right thing?
well,
Because it wasn't like I actually did anything. I just, like, gave Garthy the option and he had the talk with...
he it was his decision to make a contract with him, so I'm sure that he got what he wanted in the end.
But do you think that was, like, the right thing to do? Because, like, you're better at, like, knowing what the right thing to do is.
Like citing your soul away.
Great deal.
I would say that it was not the worst thing to do.
Okay.
As I guess as that's going on, but like as we leave, I'll head back to him and I'll be like, "Hey, by the way, if you need any music, hit me up."
I appear right next to him. So, if you want to expand this to like an entertainment branch, I do have an idea for when I sell you my soul and then I come back. There's something that I'd like to pitch to you. So, but we can talk about
Very
that.
well. I look forward to our conversation.
Okay, cool.
All right, bro.
Really putting the
Peace out.
underground in the underground wrestling.
Yeah, exactly. Big brain.
Where every match is hell in a cell.
That's part of the pitch. That's part of the pitch.
No, it's a cell in hell. Thank you very much.
Rain in Spain.
All right. So you guys go over to Fire Snake Forge.
Oh yeah.
Let me find. There it is.
And it's salamanders there, right?
So when you guys approach, you see a large, like a very, very large war machine that looks like it's cobbled together from 3 war machines.
Okay.
They've created a large, like, awning from it. And there is a forge set up. You see, like, 6 animated suits of armor carrying things to and fro. You see little, like, goblin-sized fire creatures, like little fire elementals, that are, like, running back and forth with, like, tools and, like, scraps of metal, like, dragging them along the ground. And you see one salamander at the forge actively working on something. Another salamander is yelling at some of the little fire elementals. And the third salamander is putting some stuff at, like, what appears to be, like, the front desk kind of thing. He introduces himself as Slag.
Slag.
How can I help you people?
Well, my friends and I are looking to break this bike down for some parts.
Let me look it over. He takes a moment and kind of like checks out the pieces that are broken.
You know, after we fucking flipped it. Destroyed
Obviously, the wheel is broken, but the engine is still intact, along with all those parts. I would be willing.
Specific.
I see your crankshaft is still intact. That's good. That's
I see you still have a rotor.
The flip flap is working just fine.
As well as all of those.
All of those
I
parts.
would be willing to buy it off you for 9 soul coins.
I think we came in here for no less than 11. I'm pretty sure that was. Yeah.
We were hoping to get 11.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Shoot forward 10. Shoot.
16.
I could do 10 coins.
Okay, I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, I think we can stretch
can
it
do
to
that.
10.
One of the animated suits of armor like silently clunks over and has like a
Silently
pouch.
clunks.
Well, like, it doesn't.
Movement is clunky.
Yeah,
I
the
get
movement
you.
is clunky. It doesn't speak or anything.
got it. I got what you're.
It comes over. He takes 10 coins out of the pouch and he hands them to you.
Poetry walks over and like takes coins and puts them in her own pouch.
She loves hearing the
you-
screaming souls.
Do you do anything to stop that chase?
Nah, it's
Okay,
fine.
so Poetry comes up and he gives the coins to her.
What else does it look like these folks are wheeling and dealing around here? What do they sell?
So they have a couple services. They can they have war machine repair, which is roughly 50 gold per 1 HP of repaired.
Bruh.
They sell like basic weapons and armor.
We should have traded it in for repair. That's what we could have done.
Nah, the soul coins are more valuable.
They have you see what next to that you see what look like regular weapons, except for they're made with some sort of glowing iron. So like they're metal in design, but they almost kind of have like almost like veins of lava. They kind of have a perpetual glow to it. And then so
From the lava farm.
yes.
Yes, of course.
So
What's it called?
So basically, your options. They have any of the basic stuff you would find in the player's handbook. You also have access to infernal iron weapons, which have the same stats as a regular weapon, but they're considered magical. They also have the ability to make adamantine and mithril type armor, and they also can make +1 weapons.
Okay.
I poke the glowy weapons.
It's warm to the touch.
Do they have like glowy arrows?
Yes. Your best bet, because of the weird way that D&D works, would probably be to get a glowy. Oh wait, no, you throw things.
But like for say,
I was
Reggie and
gonna say like a crossbow would be better because of the way stats work
right?
in the world of D&D. But they do have throwable things if that's
Like what?
whatever you want. They have an active forge, so like
What about like a spiked boomerang?
a spiked boomerang.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I'm pulling this out of my ass, by the way. I don't know if
You're
Poetry
putting
would
a
even
spiked
use it,
boomerang in your ass
no,
in the first
I'm
place?
not.
What a place to keep one.
Not explaining todo.
I could swear boomerang was actually on the weapon list.
I don't think it's in the like basic.
Yeah, hold on. Let me pull it up
player's
on
handbook.
D&D Beyond.
It might be like a sword coast thing.
Oh, what
or,
about like darts?
Darts.
Darts should
Darts are on the base list. It would be 1 silver per dart,
Oh, it's not bad.
because a regular dart's only 5 copper.
I could just get a bunch of darts.
I was having a lapse in consciousness when you said what they sold here.
I'm sorry, it would be 2 silver.
So-
I had to think of the math.
You get that again.
So 2 silver per dart. Dart does 1d4 piercing thrown. Well, I guess it would be a monk weapon for you, so. They sell all kinds of stuff.
Okay. And what's the glowy stuff? What is that about?
Infernal iron.
Okay.
It is a resource specifically found here in Avernus.
Okay.
Basically,
Don't use weapons. Do you?
I know. I'm just curious. As a person.
I would be willing, because the idea of the infernal weapons is that they are a cheap alternative to like +1 weapons, so that you have access to magic damage, as opposed to
Get
like silver.
infernal
See,
brass knuckles.
hey. Or you could see if they can make an infernal net.
An infernal net.
Chris, like, shut up.
It would be 4 gold for an infernal net.
Yes.
I already have a magical
What is
net.
the sorry, could you
just a thought.
explain what the different
really
armor types
cool.
do again?
Yes. So adamantine armor costs 500 plus the base costs of the armor itself. So depending on what type of armor you want. And then what adamantine armor does is it nullifies crits. So if you get crit, you don't get crit.
5 crits.
Mithril armor is 800 plus the cost of whatever armor you want. It has no strength requirement and doesn't impose disadvantage on stealth and checks like that. It's considered like lightweight. And then a +1 weapon is 1,000 plus the weapon that you're looking for.
I don't have that.
24 gold.
I don't think altogether we even have that.
How much silver is a gold?
10?
10.
10?
10 to 1?
I have to look up the armor, the basic armor thing, just so I can do the calculation.
Oh, can I sell
I have
some
it here,
stuff?
actually. Yeah, no, I can say if you guys want to sell the various things that you've collected around the market, that's fine. We can just say that's done.
Okay.
Would the salamanders have like any different like mechanical tools besides the ones that Poetry picked up from?
Not really.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you already purchased everything you needed from the Kenku.
Yeah. Do they have like neat accessories like new goggles and stuff like that, or no?
They would have some like goggles and things like that.
How much would I get for some chainmail?
Chainmail. Hold on, let me go to the armor page.
They take non-metal armors like leathers and stuff.
Yeah, so basically it's half of whatever the purchase price is.
Unless I can negotiate more. Maybe. If we gave him a deal of some chainmail, some leather, and a halberd.
It would be 37 gold and 5 silver.
Okay. Yeah, I'll sell that. Can I get 40?
Roll a persuasion.
I'm helping her. Because I'm also selling my leather and a halberd. Roll that with advantage. I thought we were going to
16.
get into this, and we didn't. So
Okay, I'm willing to do 40 gold for yours. And what was your thing?
it was just leather armor, regular leather armor, and a halberd.
Regular leather.
Whatever.
So 6 gold for the leather.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
11 gold for the halberd. So 17 total.
17. I mean, 20 and we got a deal?
I already raised the...
Oh, that was it?
That
That was
was-
the raise? Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's a hard bargain. All right.
I mean, leather armor is only worth 10 gold.
I don't know what any of it's worth. I was just going to start trying to
Can I
do
just
a
sell
deal.
the crystals that like I have?
Sure.
All right.
17 gold, you said?
Yes.
Is just like what they're worth is like
Yeah,
how
yeah.
much-
So
okay.
whatever I told you their worth was when you found them, that's what their sell price is.
So I have 2 moonstones for 50 gold each, and I have 10 agate stones for 10 each, so it should be 200.
Okay.
Wait, what kind of stones are you selling?
I had moonstone and agate. Agate.
Agates.
Yeah.
A gate.
Hey.
A gate.
I don't know.
Huh?
I was thinking if there's any spells that need any of that, but I don't think so. I haven't seen it.
I ain't worried about it. I only got 24 gold.
Also, Poetry's a monk, so she doesn't do spells.
You know what? Can I get 24
Well,
or
they're
20,
Poetry's crystals.
24 gold and 10 silver piece worth of powdered silver?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. I give him 25. Well, 24 gold and 10 silver. I'm poor, but I have silvered. I can make holy water, maybe.
I'll just sell a couple things. I'm not going to buy anything.
Okay.
How much would a silver hairbrush go for?
Whatever it was when I told it to you.
No, I took that from like one of the mansions. It wasn't like
Oh,
some like price thing.
Hold on, let me look up an equivalent item and I'll give you a price. Let's say 5 gold.
I'll take
Because
Or I'll sell it.
because of where you took it from would be a really nice quality design.
Sold.
Silver mace. A glaive.
So let's do one at a time. The glaive would be 10 gold.
Okay.
The mace would be 55 gold.
Okay. A regular longsword.
Regular long boy would be 7 gold, 5 silver.
Okay.
Welcome to the shopping episode.
Yes.
Shopping. Time for
And I
shopping.
don't know if I want to sell this one, but do we have a price on like a scroll, like a spell scroll?
I could look that up. What scroll was it?
Scroll of heroism. This is an appraisal. This isn't me selling it. It's really so I can just put that down just in case for later.
Yeah, I want to say it would be around like the 300 or 400 range.
Because like, if that's the case, then it's like that's almost buying me like adamantium armor by itself. So like
In your case, yeah.
for since I'm gonna be in the middle of everything.
What is that?
It would be 200 gold
200.
for heroism.
Okay. I will not be selling that right now.
Okay. All right.
Chase is also. You said that there's like a giant war machine that's in the middle. Like, is it like a operable like war machine or is it okay?
Yeah, it's theirs.
Okay. Chase talks to the salamander again. He's like, so this is probably one of the biggest vehicles that I've seen. What could you tell me about this thing?
Yes. You see my brothers and I. So he goes on to explain that they cobbled it together from various war machines that they've broken down. During combat, it has the ability to break into 3.
That's amazing.
And basically operates as 3 buggies.
How much?
That's what we need.
How much?
Oh, are they selling like extra parts?
They would have scrap and things like that.
Okay. How much would that be?
If we explained what.
Like how much scrap would Poetry need to say fix like 22 8 like hit points on our vehicle?
What was it, 22?
Yeah.
I would say about 250 gold's worth.
We work on melding these two vehicles together.
See, I don't even know if it's worth it because like, do we plan on keeping the smaller one, or are we just using it until the fuel is up and then just taking the parts from that one? And
I think
fixing
the
future
second
ones?
thing right now.
Yeah.
I don't see personally like a reason to keep more than one, considering the soul coin like resource management we'll have to do.
Honestly, we could sell them the buggy. Like if they gave us like 10 for the bike, imagine how much they give us for the buggy.
Imagine how much they give us for the bigger one.
But the bigger one hasn't taken any damage and has 2 harpoons and a wrecking ball.
Has it taken any damage?
No.
Okay.
Not even when we rode our motorcycle into it.
That's all.
Also, the big one like
Yeah,
fits
it
all of
ran
us.
over the motorcycle.
The big one fits all of us, and the buggy doesn't.
Buggy's only 4.
Yeah. So, Poetry chimes in. It's like, hey, we may be interested in selling a buggy. Could you like appraise it real quick? See how much you'd like want to buy it for?
Sure. Can you show me the buggy?
Yeah, come on. And Poetry would like walk him over to like the buggy.
I'd walk with Poetry.
So he looks it over. As this is in working order, I could do either 40 soul coins or 4,000 gold, depending on what you would prefer. They're equivalent. It just depends on.
Right. Let me talk with my friend real quick and we'll get back to you.
Very well.
She like whispers Paxi like, dude, 40 soul coins.
I mean, you probably wouldn't have to worry about fuel for the most part. Part of me wants to see if like he could split it.
Like
I don't know if
20
that's
soul
doing the
coins
most.
and 2,000 gold.
Yeah. I don't know if that's doing too much.
Why don't we ask for 30 soul coins and 1,000 gold?
Do that.
Okay. So she would ask, she's like, how would you feel about 30 soul coins and 1,000 gold?
That's doable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Poetry would like make the impulsive decision to sell it.
The vocal minority has spoken.
I'm in another scene somewhere, so
Same.
You're doing squats somewhere, I assume.
yeah.
Okay. 30 more coins and 1,000 gold.
Nice.
You're
right.
gonna share that gold, or
Yeah, no, I'm just holding on to soul coins. Like, we'll share the gold. So that'd be 200 each.
Right? I was about to say, damn, we can't share the soul coins either.
No, Poetry's holding on to soul coins.
So, unless
Might
there's
wanna
anything else
buy
you want to do with
stuff,
the
too.
Fire Snake Forge, and again, at this point or any other time you guys come across the Wandering Market, these things are available to you if at any point you want to pick them up.
okay.
Also, Poetry offers to like drive the buggy over to like where their setup
Okay,
is.
yeah. So they help you like bring it around the outside of the horseshoe to behind where they're kind of set up, and but yeah. So any of these things is nice. Like the mithril armor for Chase or Starbuck is nice because that means that you guys don't have disadvantage on any stealth checks or anything like that.
So we come back to a group. It was like, guys, we
did
ended
a
up
thing.
we sold the buggy.
Okay.
We got
Sweet.
I mean, there's tons we can just take. We could have
Guys.
sold all of them out there because there's no
could've
like
sold
way of
them.
identifying their old license plates. Just like, can we sell this one?
Wait a second.
we got 30 soul coins and 1,000 gold.
Oh, nice.
So wait, so a buggy is worth 40 soul coins.
A damaged buggy.
So if we go out finding buggies,
We could bring them back to the
bring
market.
them back here. I feel like this is what we should do for the next month.
I agree. I think this is the course that we're
I don't know if
taking
we
in this
have
story.
a month. But
Well, we do. The 4 of us.
Yeah, yeah.
well, no, I don't know if Avernus has a month.
Oh, you're right.
What's
well,
going
Vernus
on?
is fine.
As we look at
whatchamacallit?
as we look, we can clearly see the chain still
Yeah.
pulling it,
Well-
the
Oh,
city
yeah,
down.
Elturel.
Elturel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
People
Poetry
were trying to save.
hands the 1,000 gold to Paxi. He's like, here, you guys can like split it up since I'll like bag the soul coins.
I will and deal. It's 250 for everybody.
Yeah.
Or 200. not
Yeah.
250. Sorry.
No, it's 250.
Yeah. No,
1,000?
it is too.
Yeah, it's 250.
That's 4 ways.
By 5, yeah.
5 ways is 200.
No,
Is
Poetry is
keeping-
not.
You're not taking
you're
any.
not
She's
gold.
holding on to a soul coin, so she said you guys can divide it by 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
in that case, it would
Yeah.
be. I think everybody should get at least like a soul coin.
I
to
mean, if you
deal
guys
for,
want,
so,
like-
dang girl.
All right, so so the other places you can go visit.
So 250.
There's Bernie the Barber, Acres Away, Zen's Larva Farm, Tina's Tinctures, From Here to Avernus, and the Infernal Rapture.
I need to get a shave, so I'll be at Bernie's.
I'll go to Bernie's with you.
Okay.
I'm curious about the Acres Away, so Chase is going to go there.
Wait, which one's acres away?
The place
I'm
with
heading
acres.
to
Oh
Tina's
yeah,
Tinctures.
I could do that.
Poetry would follow Chase, and Lulu can come with us too.
Okay. Oh, that was
wanna
some.
come with
I
us?
forgot Lulu was with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mahadi knows Lulu.
Okay.
Retcon.
Yeah.
And by the way,
So he would have mentioned it was good to see Lulu again,
Aw, yay.
and Lulu been like, he seems familiar
Like, oh.
because she doesn't really have her full memories. Like, I definitely feel like I know him.
Is there a way we could help her get specific memories back?
Could we retry that ritual again? Just us?
You don't have any of the ingredients. or anything.
Mahadi.
Do we
I think it was
remember
just
the- we
mint,
should-
right?
Is that like
Right?
something they would offer at the spa? Like a memory, like reversion?
Memory restoration.
Mahadi, somebody with true resurrection certainly has the ability to restore memories of someone who's lost them, right?
Or maybe
Ooh, just give this guy your soul.
I probably could do something like that, but what would be in it for me?
My soul?
oh my gosh, we're just throwing souls
We
out
don't-
there like it's nothing.
We're real eager to give our souls away tonight.
Chase is very conflicted.
One day in the market, we're like, so
Chase is
soul,
like,
right?
I'm doing
something.
everything possible to get my soul back, and everyone else is just like,
like Chase is going through like he knows you guys shouldn't do that, but also like he's the one who brought you down here anyway. Like he doesn't want to like impose if that's really what you want to do.
Yeah.
So we can have those conversations fully fleshed out when you guys go to the Infernal Rapture.
Okay.
So,
That's fair.
I'm going to Tina's Tinctures. They're doing their thing.
all right. So we'll start with Acres Away because it's the short, simple spot. I mean, you can go to all of them. You don't have to go to all these at the same time.
No,
Like,
we have to go to all of them simultaneously so that you can cinematically cut back and forth between us. Corey. Don't look at me like
But then
that.
people feel left out.
I don't care.
So for anyone who goes to Acres Away, hold on, what's the name of this dude?
Igor.
so 425
Lift it.
gold.
So you see a human mage. There are several things that are off about him. One is his general demeanor. The second is that for arms he has tentacles.
Okay.
What is
Go
he?
on.
He's a human,
Farms he has 10.
so he has like tentacle arms with human hands at the end, and he's kind of noodling some concoctions together.
Is each arm like one tentacle, or is it like multiple tentacles forming into one arm?
No, it's one
hand?
tentacle.
Okay, cool.
So instead of like a forearm,
It's a tentacle.
yeah.
Cool.
So, and like kind of his one, like when he talks, his like one cheek doesn't really like move.
Ooh, nice.
What can I do for you?
Hello there. It's my
Coming on a little strong.
it's my first time here, so I just kind of wanted to see what you
Welcome to Icar's Away. I'm Eliac. If you want any Icar, let me know. It's 100 gold per flask. If you want any of these other experiments, you see like broken bottles and like various like melted items.
It's just a crack den that he has set up in the middle of the market.
None of they're all just prototypes at the moment.
what are the prototypes of?
Well, I'm trying to make like a demon infused suit of armor. You see like leather armor that has like acidic holes burrowed all the way through, so it's just like Swiss cheese.
Hey, what does Icar do?
Well, ichor is made of demon blood. You can use it, to curse your enemies, or you can use it in like a war machine. It gives it a real like kick.
It makes these things go faster.
Yes.
Well, that seems insane.
They're already going pretty fast. How much did you say one flask was?
One flask is going to be 100 gold.
And how long does the kick work for?
It supercharges the engine for about a minute. Wouldn't recommend going farther any longer than that. At least in short succession, you'll probably blow it up in your face.
And is this demon ichor dangerous if it were to touch exposed flesh?
Does it look dangerous? He like noodles his arms in the air in like exasperation, with like his half of his face not moving, like he's had like a stroke.
Fair point.
You know, I was gonna ask, but I thought that would be rude.
Well, I'm perfectly fine if that's what you're implying. So
Well, then
I would
obviously the ichor isn't that
obviously
dangerous.
I wouldn't drink it, but if it comes into contact with you, you only get a little distorted.
Hey, what happened to the side of your face?
Sheesh.
I will remind everyone that Poe's flaws that she doesn't understand social cues.
Well, I tried to make an ichor bomb and, didn't get, the volatile substance in the container I tried to house it in didn't really work and exploded.
Huh. Wow.
So you buying anything or?
I'll buy 2 ichor flasks.
All right. She's little noodle arm. Puts 2 flasks on the counter.
Hey, do you like being a part of this market?
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Mahadi lets me blow up things, so,
Can't be too bad then.
How's it working, with Mahadi here in the market? Treat you guys all right?
It's wonderful.
Insight check.
God, he looks so dead inside.
Go ahead and roll insight.
Oh my gosh.
LOL. Man, look at that nat 1.
Oof. Sounds like it's wonderful,
It's
man.
wonderful. Why would you not believe him?
Jeez.
Why would you not believe this guy who only half of his face moves?
I think he's thriving. It sounds like he's doing what he loves.
No, actually, he genuinely enjoys it here.
Okay.
He's a bit deformed, and Mahadi lets him do his thing, so...
So you say that you're
This is
working
a fucking
on
utopia.
some prototypes and stuff. Would we perhaps be able to work out a well, you would need someone to test one of these things.
Yeah. If I come up with one that's able to, leave the shop safely, no, I can definitely... What's your name?
Chase.
Chaisson.
Derulo.
I don't care. Yeah, no, I can definitely come check in with me sometime if I have anything that works. I'll let you try it out.
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
Hey, how do you feel about the idea of like explosive arrows?
I've been trying that too.
All right. I'll also come back with him.
All right.
Next scene.
Next scene.
See?
And
See what I
cut.
mean?
All right, let's go to the barber.
Yeah.
Even though, you guys technically like talked to him while he was.
I didn't. I mean, Kay did, but Starbuck didn't say a word.
It's okay. We can go meet up with them at the barber.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want to go there.
Oh, okay.
So you
We went
guys
to the barber after we went with you guys.
you
Okay.
guys at the barber. You show up. You see a it looks like a human female. She's very, very pretty, very fair skin. She kind of has a a tan coppery like complexion. Her hair is kind of like back in a bun. Like especially opposed to like everything else in the environment. She's very pretty. She's very put together. Very like simple in the way she looks. Where everything else has been so like over the top.
Yeah.
Right.
She welcomes you into her little tent. There's no fans in Avernus, but I like in my mind I'm immediately picturing like a little like chair with like a vanity and like one of those little like fans that's going back and forth like quietly in the background, that little bit of hum.
Okay.
Oh, hello, sweeties. My name is Bernie.
Hi.
Hey, Bernie.
I pull off my wig. I just need a little bit of a trim up. It's starting to get a little prickly up here.
Oh yes, you do look like you have a bit of a fuzz, you got a little fuzz there. Let's
Yeah.
get you in the chair.
Yep. Nice and clean, please. Also, do you have dry shampoo? Like, do you sell stuff? Because I need to kind of, the wig's getting a little crazy.
Absolutely, we can get you a bit of something for that.
Cool. Fine.
Go ahead and put your stuff down over there. Have a seat here. You take your wig off. She sits down. She gets out her tools. There's a moment during that I'm like, why am I going this far detail into shaving your head?
Because it's important.
As she's doing that, she's just chatting with you.
Yeah.
So I don't believe I've ever seen you in the market before. What brings you to, a place like this, a place like Avernus?
Oh, gosh. So we got this friend named Chase, and I guess some guy accidentally rode away like a bunch of souls to Zariel or something. So we're down here trying to work that out, see if we can fix that so he doesn't have to be in Avernus after he dies.
It's very understandable.
Yeah.
Well, there's always a bit of light at the end of the tunnel. It's truly hard to extinguish the light in everyone's soul.
Okay. Say, you work here, right? Are you like Maddie's?
I work here, but I don't work for Mahadi.
Oh, okay, cool. So you just kind of decided to pick up here?
Yes.
Do you like it?
It is what it is.
I've had a lot lately.
Yeah.
This market's starting to feel like New Jersey.
Yeah, we're just like, do you like being here? It's just, it is what it is.
I enjoy my work. If I didn't have to be in Avernus, I wouldn't.
That's fair. Okay.
It is, as I'm sure you've seen, not the most hospitable place in the world.
I mean, I'm from BAULDER'S GATE. It's not too much worse.
You said she is human?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm thinking about, after I might be down here. So
Well,
just trying to feel out whether or not I can make a life for myself, an afterlife.
I would be cautious. The longer a mortal is in Avernus, the more of a corrupting influence it will have on your soul.
Sure. Yeah. That is a bummer.
She finishes with you. Mm-hmm. Paxi.
I just
A
go.
little bit of a fur trim up, yeah.
I just
Yeah.
go. Look, man. I got like burned like some charred hairs. I was like, can we just clean me up a little bit? I got like some chars on my arms.
Yes.
And some kind of grown a little scruffy around
Yeah.
here.
So she pulls out some clippers and she kind of like starts like cutting off areas. You notice that she kind of gets to like an area in your arm where like not only is the fur singed, like your skin got singed a little bit too, and you see her kind of like wave a hand over it, and you see a bit of like healing magic, and
Oh, I like that.
it kind of fixes the burn. Like it's not completely gone, but it's
Right.
like
Yeah, that's nice.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
if I'm what did I want to say? I don't remember. Good thing I'm not the DM or anything.
Yeah. We wouldn't need you sort of driving the whole experience here.
So she's just talking,
Yeah.
just as hairdressers do. So, I had heard a story recently about I'm going to do this because I just watched When They Cry. I'm going to use kittens as the story.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Do it.
I had heard recently about a particular kitten who had stolen some yarn from another cat, and there was some some aggression between the two.
It's against the rules here, right?
Well, it's against Mahadi's rules here in the camp.
Okay.
These kittens are outside of the camp. But I had heard that the one cat was not terribly pleased to have their yarn stolen away and is desperately trying to get it back. In a very cinematic way, like you follow her eyesight to like your bags that are sitting on the floor, and the bag is like half open, and like kind of slightly poking out of it is your mask with the 5 dragon heads.
Yeah.
As just a moral of the story, be in mind that the kitten has a lot of... the kitten hears a lot about what goes on.
Okay. Is this like a thing with your people? Is this like a cat thing?
No,
I don't
I'll
understand.
tell you. I just lean over. I'm just like, it's not really cats. She's not really talking about cats.
Okay.
It's like a metaphor. It's like the cat means actually something else. She's like dropping a hint.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. I'll explain it
Yeah.
later. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
She finishes with you. So
Thank you.
it's 1 gold for the each of you. So 2 gold total.
Oh yeah, I got that. Don't even worry about it.
Thanks, man. I
Yeah, here's
appreciate it, Paxi.
3 gold. You've been lovely.
Thank you very much. If you need anything, I'm always here at the market.
All right.
Yeah.
It was really nice talking to you.
Real quick before we go, I was just curious. You said you wouldn't be here if you had the choice. Where would you be?
Are you flirting?
I'm not sure specifically. There are a lot of planes, though, that are much nicer than Avernus, so
You're not wrong. You're not.
one of the 9 hells would definitely not be towards the top of my list.
Well, thank you. And well, maybe we'll be back sometime.
Yeah.
When you guys exit the tent, you don't remember the conversation you just had.
What?
But you do feel like you do feel like you received a warning about Tiamat's stolen treasures in your possession. But you don't remember exactly why or what you talked about.
Okay.
Won't get that metaphor lesson now.
Yeah, I'm never gonna know what a metaphor is.
Damn it.
So when you guys step out of the tent, you're all of a sudden you're like, that was good.
Yeah, that was really nice.
You don't really remember the healing magic. Like,
Damn, that was really nice.
It was super
Yeah,
refreshing.
that's actually funny because we're the 2 with Tiamat stuff. Because I got the dagger. And
yeah, when the 2 of you said you're going together, I'm like, this works out.
All right.
I was just trying to remember the other places that were listed aside from Mahadi's
Tina?
thing. Oh yeah, Tina.
Yeah, so it's Tina's Tinctures.
Yeah. I'll go to Tina's.
Maybe we can all meet up there.
Yeah, that's where we were meeting up.
Yeah.
at.
Okay. Yeah. Reggie's just been vibing this whole time.
Just been perched somewhere with my perception.
What does he notice with his
absorbing.
25
He's like the
passive?
dad at amusement park that just sits on the bench.
Yeah,
like,
like waiting for everybody to be done their ride,
Yeah.
taking it all in.
You're just people watching. There's nothing super interesting going on. All right.
Does he see people stealing anything? Like people trying to steal?
Nope. You don't see anyone steal anything. You see like some like dirty looks at people, but they just like avoid each other. Kind of like they walk on like opposite sides of the street, kind of thing. Like,
Yeah, there's that passive aggressive.
yeah.
Street beefs.
They know they can't get involved here. All right, Tina's Tinctures.
So this is basically, we're eventually going to be Mad Max / GTA, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
we're
that's
already kind
That's
of
what it
there.
looks like.
Right.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Cool.
We have like the
We have leather vests
and
on
the
right now.
goggles.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and like probably a lot of your
Pochi should go to the barber and just get like half her head shaved.
clothes are kind of like muted in color now, with all like the dirt and stuff and all the sand.
God, it's been like
it's-
3 days. We've gone full native.
Yeah. It's starting to look real Burning Man
Yeah.
with you guys.
Yeah. Good stuff.
You come up, Tina Tinctures.
Is that her last name?
Yeah. Tina is a. It looks like, as best you can tell, a Yonti.
A Yontina?
Yeah.
I just yawned too. So
There it is. Full circle.
Here's what she has available. I'll go through the list real quick. Potion of healing, potion of greater healing, filter of love, potion of heroism, potion of growth, potion of gaseous form, and potion of fire giant strength.
Humana.
So if there's anything in particular you would like,
So, the potion of growth.
yes.
Can I get a little brief explanation of
Sure.
that one?
Is it
So-
a specific body part? Or...
Pill.
No, it acts as the growth spell
Yep.
when you drink
yeah.
it.
Oh, yep,
Okay,
exactly.
yeah,
I'm
we're on
very,
the same.
very familiar.
Very
familiar.
Let me double check how long it lasts.
I think if
And
it,
like, how long is it supposed to last?
if
Like,
it
if it
lasts
goes
a certain
past
point,
that.
you should
Should you contact me?
contact the cleric. Contact the cleric immediately if it lasts a certain point.
Is the bottle blue and the liquid triangle? I just said that backwards. Did anyone else catch it?
Okay.
Everyone got it.
Yeah, it's okay. No.
I was like, how
Because you said the word liquid.
So, when you drink the potion, you gain the enlarge effect of the enlarge and reduce spell. It lasts for 1d4 hours, no concentration required.
Same.
No hesitation. No hesitation. You were just.
Hey, Corey, who had that weapon that you were talking about before, too?
Don't worry about it.
No, I would like to go see it.
That was Mahadi.
Mahadi has that. Okay, we'll see him later then. Okay.
Do you have any incense?
Yeah. No, she would have basic.
Well, I'm looking for. I mean, it's for a spell for divination, so it needs to be something for my deity. And what we used to do was
You need the good stuff.
I
Hold
need
on.
the good stuff.
So she goes and she gets the good stuff. How much do you need?
250 golds worth.
All right, 250 golds worth of the good stuff.
You just have a giant
she just
cigar
got
box of
that there.
incense.
Oh, it's incense. All right.
Yeah, it's like it's a little like sealed box. She gets it out and she's like, "How much do you need?" And you're like, "All of it."
She just gives you the box.
Alrighty, we're going to be doing some ritual spells, guys. Some divination.
Ooga chaka, ooga. I assume that's your ritual.
Oh yeah, basically.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Anything else you want to know about on that list, or anything else you're looking for?
How much would the last one you said?
The potion
Fire.
of fire giant strength. It is 500 gold. Its effect is when you drink it for 1 hour, you have a strength score of 25.
Yo, I would contribute money to see Starbuck have a strength of 25.
How much was the growth one again?
How much do you have?
The growth was
Right now,
270
20.
gold.
Oh, but gold, I only have like
70?
325 ish.
325. I could give you like.
You said
No.
325?
It's still gonna. I feel like we're
For
gonna
you to
run
be-
into the.
For you to turn into Bane anytime we need
Yeah,
you
that's
to.
true.
Come
If you guys
on.
wanted to pitch in, we could just take that money that we got from selling the buggy and
I mean, I'm
invest
willing
it
to
in my
like
strength.
put in 100, and like that's not even from like the buggy. Like that's just my own gold. Like I'll give you 100 if like somebody else wants to chip in and like.
I'm poor.
I got you. I'll take out.
You're in the back snorting your incense.
I'll do my thing. Don't worry about it.
I don't got any money.
Just
Now it's really
incense
burning,
and
man.
powdered silver.
What were we doing, Paxi?
I can toss in 100 gold, and then I give you 2 gems, and I say these are also worth 100 gold. I give her 2 of the
Okay.
red amethyst.
So you have 200 gold
from me,
from Paxi.
and then another 100.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I buy the potion.
Okay, so 200 gold from you, Starbuck. The 100 gold plus the 2 items
Yes.
from you, and then 100 gold from Poetry. You have a potion of fire giant strength. As you like have the potion in your hand, you're looking at it proper. You see inside of it is kind of like a translucent red liquid, and in the middle, like kind of floating in it, looks like a large like fingernail that looks like it's like boiling, like bubbles are coming off of it, like it's.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the fire giant part of it.
So
The essence of
so
the fire.
would Starbuck need to chew on that like jerky?
You just shoot it back.
Shoot it back
okay.
with the nail.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's gonna be weird because there's
Like
a
a
chance
pickle shot.
the nail will get stuck in the back of your throat. You might have to do that like thing to get it out. I'll help you.
You'll help me swallow.
Or
Oof.
I'll
Hey, what does the filter of love do?
scared.
Whoever drinks it, the first person that they see, they're in love with for the next 10 minutes.
10 minutes. That's not very long. It's long enough, but it's.
Could help with negotiations of some sorts.
The trick is you got to get them to drink it.
Yeah.
All right.
Not long enough for what?
Don't mix it up with the poison wine bottle that you still have.
That's got to be one sick cocktail, though. Like, for as long as they're alive, they love you.
How much is the filter of love?
That is 100 gold.
Someone certainly has that money. I'm just saying.
It's cheap because it's not that like it's just a short effect. Like
Yeah.
I mean, we don't need anyone to fall in love with us. Like,
But it couldn't hurt.
Do we really need a potion to do that?
so in addition to the healing potions that are still left over, there's a potion of heroism, potion of growth, and potion of gaseous form.
The growth one was 250, you said?
270.
how much is the
270?
gaseous form one?
Yeah, can
300.
we Alex Sachs? That's not bad.
270 plus 100 is 370.
Yep.
Yeah. Good job.
I know, I'm mathing.
Get yourself that growth.
It wouldn't be for me.
Get that
I mean, I would have it, but
triangle
it wouldn't.
liquid.
Get that triangular.
That liquid triangle.
that liquid triangle. Delicious.
Bro, we could make Starbuck an actual giant with giant strength.
Oh my god.
That is what I'm thinking right
If
now.
Starbuck drank both of them, you would be because the large spell you become a size larger. So you're the 10 by 10 square on the battle mat. So you would do an extra, I think it's D4 to all your attacks when you're under that effect.
You'd basically be able to wrestle a pit fiend.
And then in addition to that, we'd give you the filter of love so that you'd fall in love with the pit fiend.
No, then she wouldn't fight him.
Well,
We'd give it to the pit fiend.
well,
And then he would.
It's a different
I
kind of
don't.
wrestling.
I don't need
Yeah,
any
it's-
kind of
it's a-
performance enhancing drugs to
it's a
win.
much different kind of performance.
Right.
Yeah.
But the pit fiend would then fall in love with Starbuck.
I mean,
Right, this is our perfect maneuver. This is how we win.
this is how it's gonna be done.
We just pump Starbuck full of every.
Chase is
potion
gonna wait
we have.
outside.
Fast forward 2
Nothing
months.
could have prepared poor Tina for this group of
We're
shenanigans.
sitting here working out the compounding effects of all of her potions.
Fast forward 2 months later, it's like, oh, we've forgotten about the filter of love, and we're about to face Zerial, and it's like, oh, have a drink of this. Delicious.
I thought you were gonna be like fast forward 2 months later, Starbuck has kidney problems.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to take one for the team.
So that was what is it? 375 total, right?
For what?
both?
For what?
For both.
For both of what?
Growth and love.
Yeah, 370.
It's nice that you want the loved one to go with it.
Yeah. If you want to trick someone to be in love with you and then make yourself appear bigger, 370.
That's
They wouldn't
nice.
all be for me.
Sure, yeah, of course not.
I'm just trying to see how I'm gonna divide this.
But if you just want to look bigger, I do have a different type of potion for that.
I don't need any help in that department.
Hey, do you have anything that can make me run faster?
No, I did not currently in stock. But I want to outrun a bike.
I do.
Basically.
In a few more levels, I can outrun a bike. Well, maybe not outrun it, but be at the same speed of it. Well, that's fine.
Poetry, anime style, fades out of existence and then appears in front of the path of the bike.
All right. I'll take them, and I'll give Tina. Hold on, I just did the math wrong. Yeah. I'll give Tina 120 gold and then 150 in red amethyst gems.
Okay.
Nice.
Go ahead and mark those off of your inventory. And you can go ahead and mark that you have the filter of love and the potion of growth.
120.
No, wait, you're 100 shy. Because it would be...
Yeah, it's 220 gold and 100 from the thing. I'm marking off 220 gold and then 150 in gems.
Yes.
Yay!
Math.
Yay, math!
I hope that was entertaining for everyone.
I hope everyone was enthralled.
Yay, numbers.
Hey guys, I think I'm almost exactly back to the amount of gold I had before.
Nice.
Except I'm about 6 gems short. That's what I started with.
All right. If anyone decides they want something later, let me know. If not, the only 2 places you haven't been to are from here to Avernus. Oh, actually 3 places. From here to Avernus, Zeneth's Larva Farm, and Infernal Rapture.
All right, we got to go to the larva farm, though.
Yeah, we have to check that shit out.
Especially because he didn't say shit about it. He was just like, "That's the larva farm."
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are things I can add on D&D Beyond, both those potions.
Yes, they're both on
I
there.
know my players.
Filter of Love, right?
Yeah.
Is it pH?
Yeah,
Right,
PHIT.
What's the pH
LT?
balance of these potions?
No, he said I-T. I know it's wrong, but that's what he said.
Sorry. PHILT.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fiddler.
Ooh,
Of Love is the first one to come up.
I may have been wrong about the time on that, so you should double check. Whatever it says on there is what's
Wow.
correct.
You lied and then we bought it for that money.
Wow. Wow.
So the next time you see a creature within 10 minutes after drinking this filter, the creature becomes charmed by the person they see, essentially. The way it describes it is as if you drink it.
Yeah. So the person that drinks it is the one that falls.
And they become, you have to see someone within 10 minutes. And if you see someone, you become basically charmed by them for an hour.
An hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically the Cupid's arrow trope of like you hit by the arrow and the first person you see, you're like, you're my chosen soulmate.
You're my chosen
All right, so you go to Zeneth.
Okay.
Zeneth is a hobgoblin. He is like dressed like a warlord. He has like patched up armor and shit like that. And like you go to his tent and if you think this like backwater, like there's like a fence set up and you see a whole bunch of like large larvae like crawling around inside of this pen.
Hey, do these lay eggs?
No.
Okay. Starbuck is immediately disinterested.
I mean, they're kind of cute.
Do these?
Hi, what's up? How are you?
We're new to town.
Howdy.
Yeah, I can tell.
Do we eat them?
We're real new to town. We
Alright,
don't know.
so
Like, do we eat
What are
them?
they,
Are they pets?
what are they larvae of?
What the fuck are they called? They're
Battletoads.
More bounders.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yes.
they're
Silt striders.
Yugoloth larvae.
That's a silt strider, right?
Are those ones demons?
Which one? Where's the book at? I don't know which ones those are.
Anyway, they're Yugoloth demons. I don't know. You could eat it if you want. Probably not great for you, but I don't fucking care what you do with it.
How do you take care of them?
You can raise. You just feed it flesh.
Wait, these are devils.
But it should have pictures of demons on there, though, of the demons and the devils.
Oh, this?
Yes.
Oh, wait, you're right.
Anyway, you can take one. You can raise it in a couple years. You'll have your own Yugoloth. It's impossible to predict which one it evolves into, basically. But they're
Pokemon.
yeah, no, they're
Except
they're
you can.
basically intelligent mercenaries. You can home grow.
Wait, guys, what
And
was the joke that we made about the name of
outside of this plane as well.
mercenary?
Yeah. Just go, feed them human flesh or whatever.
Oligarch.
Has to be human flesh.
I would, you know,
Wait.
Is that the best flesh to give them?
Yeah.
Got it.
Wait, are you saying like you know, like not like, because it sounds like you're adding an L to it. Is there an L to it?
Yeah.
Okay, because there's these, but there's no like L to them. So like,
What are they called?
YEENOGHU.
I think those are different.
I think those are different too. Well, these grow up to be very different, like various different things.
Yeah, and there's
can
like
evolve
a
at
different.
different
That's why I asked, because all of these are like different variations, and they all have like the name and stuff.
Yes, so that's what it can grow up to be.
Okay.
Any one of those.
Yeah. How much?
1 soul coin for a larva.
Real quick, remember when we were talking about whether or not we could hire a mercenary here? I think this was before we started recording. What was the name that we came up with jokingly?
I don't know.
Rich.
Rich. Yeah, you're right. It's Rich. Okay, so if we buy a larva, we're naming it Rich. Now it's not funny because there's no context, but for some reason there was a joke there and it was Rich.
So
Do we want a pet?
Laugh.
That'd be cool.
So you said it's gonna take them years to grow up?
Yeah. I mean, she's a larva right now.
How long do they stay a larva?
Years.
Well, I didn't know if there was like
I-
multiple stages.
I don't know
like-
if these would serve as a proper mercenary for us if it's gonna take years for them. We're not gonna stay down here for years.
Right, but I'll take it back home with me.
Yeah. It's a pet.
I suppose
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I don't plan on staying here.
I prefer not to stay here. Yes.
And so the fleet is while we're here, we can have
I mean, do they? I'm assuming their teeth are just razor sharp right now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, at the very least, we have like attack dogs right now. If we get
Is there a
them.
way to speed up their growth?
No.
Do you need to sing to them?
What do they eat?
Flesh.
Flesh. Oh. Yeah.
How many does he have available for sale?
Let me double check.
We went from, I don't think we need these to, how many could we possibly have?
We'll buy 47.
He has 7 at the moment.
Do they respond well to music?
I don't fucking know.
Hey.
Yo, play one of your tunes right now.
Summon rats.
I play. I could feed them the rat milk.
Yes.
Oh, wait, actually,
Wait,
that's
we
a good
have an
idea.
infinite fuel source for that?
Yes,
A jack larva.
they're gonna stop coming to me though once they know their boys aren't coming back.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, they all always coming from the same spot?
I
What do you
don't
mean?
know.
That's not how that
What do
works.
rats talk about fucking dying like
Yeah,
that?
they
They're
have
dead.
Well, no, but they don't come back. If they don't
Whoa,
come
whoa,
back,
whoa,
will they
whoa, whoa.
know?
Rat soul coins. You got to think about that.
Oh,
You
yeah,
gotta
that's
think
true.
economically.
Corey, at what point does a creature, is it like too low level to have a soul?
Yeah, at what point? What is a soul?
Do larvae have souls? Could we buy larvae and then sell them for a soul? So they're basically
No.
like, okay.
How large are the larvae?
How large are
Because like space in the vehicle.
Right.
I am trying to look up details on these things, and there is not a lot
rapid
of
fire?
detail,
You know, it's that's
except for that they're from Greyhawk.
it's weird that they would not have a lot of information because you got to figure someone out there's going to try and buy one and keep one. So it's weird that they
Poetry.
would have a
Oh,
lot of...
sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, go ahead.
Poetry is just like kneeling down on like the side, like where the pen is. I was trying to like call one over, like it's a kitten, like, hey, come here.
One comes like scrooching over and is like at you, like trying to bite you.
You're perfect.
Oh my god, it's rich.
I just take out my loot and I start playing. Just
Oh.
None of them react.
Perfect.
All right, well, then
music
that
doesn't do it.
That means that they will be ambivalent when the rats show up. So we're fine. They're not going to hate the music.
Roll me. Someone roll me a. I'll take religion or arcana.
I don't know.
Religion.
Any of us can?
Arcana.
Yeah.
I only get a +2 to either of those, so I can roll the opposite of what someone else rolls.
I'm
Unless you both
proficient
do.
in religion.
Are you
I
both
can
rolling
do that.
religion? I'll roll Arcana.
I could always roll. I get a -1 to both of those things.
I like how it was like one of you do it and then 3 of us did it.
Oh, sorry.
I got a 22 in religion.
Cool.
You would know, based off of what you've heard about these particular demons, is when they grow up, they do become various forms. They're almost like demonic animal spirits in a way. They are considered the most selfish of mercenaries. They have no allegiance to anyone but themselves, and they go to the highest bidder.
Gotcha.
And we'll turn on anyone for a higher money.
Even if you raise them from birth?
Yeah.
Oh, bastard.
We have rats.
Yeah,
She
so
loves
Poetry
them.
would like chime in. It's like, I mean, I don't think they make really good pets for too long. Like once they,
They are sentient creatures. Like
Yeah.
once they
Right.
they evolve.
yeah, they don't really like hold allegiance to anyone. So like they could turn out.
These are
almost
literally
like-
babies. Like they're
Right.
Yeah.
like like you're looking at them as pets, but they're literally like babies.
Yeah.
Demons aren't people.
By the way, you hate demons. Remember that.
Yeah, that is fair.
Wait, no.
So you're probably very against getting these.
Oh my god, wait, no, I got a retcon. I totally didn't like yes, you're saying they were like demons, but in my head I'm like, yeah, they're larvae.
Yeah, no, and the devil demon scale of things, they are on the demon side.
Yeah,
So
okay.
you
You're
probably
just
definitely
like-
don't want these.
You're just like, we should probably just kill them all right now.
Yeah, no, so I'd
we'll purchase them
retcon
to
that.
kill
She
them.
wouldn't like call to them and stuff like that. She'd probably just like look at him like in disgust a bit. Like,
And that's when you would tell me, no, we don't want them.
no, we don't.
Because-
Yeah, so she would be very she's like, no, we don't want them. Like,
These are demons.
yeah.
yeah.
Do they have blood in them?
I mean, we could find out.
Icker?
I mean, a very very tiny amount.
Oh my god,
So
let's
not
grind
enough.
up these fucking larvae and use them as nitrous.
Jeez.
To get that kind of effect, you'd probably need somewhere around like 100, 200 of these.
Okay.
Should be like 100 soul coins to 200 soul coins to buy them off of this dude.
All right,
Seems worth
so
it.
adding that to our quest log.
As opposed to the 1 soul coin to the mage to just buy a flask of.
No.
Nah, man.
I would love to grind these suckers up. Throw them in the engine.
Poetry's like, I would too.
Yeah, kind of. It's like,
Well, knowing a little bit more about them, they're
Chase is like,
less appealing.
If you're not buying, then get it. Actually, you kind of look like a strong group. I would be willing. Hear me out. I have a potential job for you. If you would be willing to, assassinate Mahadi for me, I would be, I would gladly give you my whole shipment.
what? Chase is like, okay, first of all,
That's very bold for you.
that's
to
a
even
that's
say.
a very brave claim for you to say, friend. So I take it you hate the way he's running things here?
I don't give a shit about the way he's running things. I hate him.
Why?
He holds himself up, hobgoblin stature and all, and like, while at this point it's very patched, it looks like it used to be a very nice, like, kind of suit of armor. He goes, "I will have you know that I am one of the greatest warlords to ever grace the fields of Gehenna." It's kind of the hell equivalent of like Ragnarok, like or Valheim. Sorry, the eternal like war fields. But instead of passing on and being a legend, I'm trapped here in obscurity.
Why are you down here though?
Because I owe Mahadi a debt.
for what?
None of your damn business.
Listen, if you're gonna send us to kill him,
Are
better
you going to
first
kill him or
tell us-
not?
Are you gonna tell us why or
I'm
not?
not going to tell
Are
you
there
anything.
people watching all the time to make sure we're not being aggressive?
Well,
Well, this isn't aggressive, really.
Mahdi's the one that enforces those rules. So if you kill him,
But we would have to break the rule while he's still in charge. Thus, therefore, it won't work. I got you. I
would
see
have
the
to
tricks.
succeed.
This is a test.
What is the shipment that you're offering us?
well, I'm expecting a shipment of about 120 more larvae. Or I can pay you in soul coins or gold.
So 120 soul coins.
Yes.
Okay. Can you give me a moment outside?
Yeah,
we can talk this over. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So this guy's kind of nuts, right?
120 gold or 120 souls. That's a lot.
I don't think we should do this.
No, that's probably bad.
I don't
You
think
know what
this
we
is.
should do?
Tell Mahdi.
We should fucking snitch on him and tell him.
Absolutely.
Why would we do that?
I don't think that's gonna really do anything because he's not. Asking us to do this isn't really breaking any rules because
Right.
nobody's.
But gaining Mahadi's trust is
Well-
really fucking important.
I guess, but don't. Did you guys notice he didn't really talk about the shop at all? Maybe he already knows that he hates him.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, but
because
there's a
this is the one he
difference between,
skipped
like-
over.
This is the one that I skipped over. But there's a difference between, like, you know, hating someone and literally hiring a party to fucking kill them.
I mean,
I don't think it would hurt to tell him, I guess, but I don't know if we would get anything from it.
seems like he probably already knows.
It just seems like it's none of our business.
And hey, if things go wrong, we kill him. We get 120 soul coins.
We should barter higher if we're actually doing it.
No, seriously. Yeah. Because I could bring him back. So I could be like, listen, he's dead for now.
Yeah, no, this guy works directly for Asmodeus. Like,
He's dead for now.
Yeah, I don't
no,
wanna
Reggie's
piss
got a
off
point. This
Asmodeus.
dude works directly for Asmodeus. You think we can kill Mahadi in any way that matters?
Sure.
Nope.
Probably not.
We'd have to kill Asmodeus.
The
He
fleas.
laughed.
For,
He really
for
laughed.
120 soul coins worth.
It seems worth it, yeah.
Yeah, this is the stupidest thing
Yeah,
I've
okay.
ever heard.
So Chase is gonna go back in there.
Is it even worth going back in there? I grab your I literally grab your shirt. I'm like, is
You
it
guys just
even
walk
worth
away.
Going back in
It's,
there?
thank
no,
you so
no.
much.
I
Well, maybe
think-
we'll be back.
Yeah. One of those. We're gonna look at all the other
Chase is
shops
like,
and then come back and then don't come back.
We'll pass on the offer for now, but perhaps if the opportunity arises, we'll revisit.
All right. You know where to find me. I'll be here in this fucking market.
Enjoy the larva.
Yeah, it's fine.
What was the other one?
Pochi just like murmurs under her breath, like, this larva's fucking gross.
I thought they were kind of cute.
Rapture and then.
If you're like talking to her, you would see her like she looks really fucking serious for some reason. Like she's usually not,
I-
but she's like, they're absolutely disgusting. I don't want to be around them.
Whoa.
This won't really come up, but I like there's a whole like little thing on the backstory of this dude, and basically he was like a warlord and was kind of the equivalent of like he was going to die a legend, and then right before he died, Mohdi showed up and is like, by the way, you owe me a debt. You're coming with me. Mm-hmm. Like right before he was about to like ascend to like.
Man, sucks to suck.
So he fucking hates this dude.
All right, but do we know? Like, can you tell us why? Like, he owed him a debt?
No,
Is it because it's not written, or are you just not telling
because
us?
I'm not telling you.
I'll look it up later.
So if we kill Mahadi,
Bitch. Let's go.
Let's go.
if we kill Mahadi, we can get Garthy back. Just put that out there.
We don't want him back.
Wait, I thought, aren't we done our quest? We can go back home now, right? We released the
Yeah, that was our
from the
class.
Yeah, I'm
shield.
pretty sure you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was everything you needed to do, right?
Yeah. so
El
we're good,
Terrell
right?
in the background.
No, listen, like, even if we did, like, kill him, there's no way of finding Garthy, because, like, he sent him away somewhere to, like, work for him.
I hope it's
I
somewhere
thought maybe
nice,
he would,
like a ice cream shop or
Pop
something.
back into existence.
I don't know. I don't think that's how that works.
Add it to our quest log.
All right. Well, I guess
Let's go to.
let's go to the Infernal Rapture.
Wait, before we do that, do we want to do the post office type place to exchange money and stuff? If we want to get more soul coins.
Not right now.
We went to the 2 places that had gold. as
Yes.
primary,
Yeah.
so
We can
now
always do that on the way out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a whole lot of
Yeah.
gold left.
There isn't too much going on there. It's really just delivery services, notary services, and the exchange.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you go to the Infernal Rapture. You head towards the, like, if you're picturing the horseshoe, it's like the center on the back. You see what almost appears to be a wooden building, like, front kind of setup. And it has, like, really, like, elegant, like, kind of, like, gold lettering, the Infernal Rapture.
Comic Sans?
No. Mahadi's there when you guys show up. Excellent. I hope you have been enjoying the shops and various things around.
Yeah, it's been interesting.
If you are you interested in the Infernal Rapture?
Yeah, I think we're all on board.
It is, humbly speaking, the greatest attraction here at the market.
Seems kind of not humble, but I respect it, man. Just own your shit, you know? Just, if you're proud of something that you've done, just, take the compliments. No one else is gonna, you gotta hype yourself up. That's what I've learned. My years in the ring.
Very well. The
Do I need to pay a soul coin for Lulu too?
Or is she like a buddy that gets to go in for free?
we'll say no. We'll say Lulu doesn't need to eat here.
Okay.
Okay.
So she is just a part of the ambiance.
Can I sneak her like a bite of my food?
Sure.
Mahdi's like, I guess I'll let it slide.
Come on, it's Lulu.
It
Show me a
is-
debt.
So it would. So you're aware before we go in, it is, as I said, 1 soul coin for each of you for the entire 3-course meal.
Okay.
You are welcome to stay. There are various spa services available. If there's anything in particular that you would be looking for, please let me know and we can arrange that. Before you enter, I do have a contract that you must sign. He summons. You see several like sheets, one for each of you. They kind of appear floating in the air. They're not very wordy. It just says you must pay before you leave.
Okay.
There is no running out on your bill.
Okay. Does it specifically say you must pay 1 soul coin before you leave?
No, because you can negotiate what you want to buy.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does it say are the consequences of trying to escape out on it?
You have to work off your payment.
Oh.
Oh, just like washing dishes? Or...
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
That's it?
Yeah, that's not so
I don't
bad.
need to roll to look for any...
No,
wording?
there's no extra wording. It's a very simple, straightforward.
I mean, I know he's not a devil, but still. When in Avernus...
Isn't he? What?
He's got very big devil energy, so
I mean,
yeah.
he does.
I mean, he has power gifted from Asmodeus, regardless of how you look at it. So, like,
Chase is like, I'm very uncomfortable signing this. Mostly because someone else signed my soul away, so
well, for what it's worth, there are no souls on the line for this contract. It is simply an agreement between us that as long as you are a guest in my establishment, you are treated with the utmost respect. You are considered an honored guest to me and all of my staff. And in exchange, any of costs for your food and various things must be paid, and you cannot run out on them.
And it'll just be 1 soul coin per person.
If you just buy the food, yes.
What are the additional charges?
What would you like?
I don't know. Like, say I wanted a hot bath. How much would that be?
A hot bath for all of you? I would say 2 soul coins for the room. Bath. I would be willing to throw in a masseuse for free.
So
I
it's
hold
not,
out my already signed contract to him.
So it's
It just
not
has an
all
S on it.
inclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's whatever you. It's It's whatever you order at the restaurant. Like,
Okay, so we don't have to pay up front. We can
Yeah.
negotiate that. Okay.
It's just saying that you're agreeing that you have to pay the bill.
All right.
That's fine. I'm just making sure it's not sketch.
I guess the best way to the thing I'm concerned, we'll know the cost before we
All deals and contracts with me must be agreed upon by both parties.
sign. Here you go.
This guy seems like a upstanding gentleman. So
Paxi's still
small
reading
board.
it, making sure there's nothing in it, just like...
He like flips the
like
pages.
holding the candle up to it.
It's like 4 sentences, and you're just like reading it over.
It's like, okay.
Chase signs, and he's like, all right.
Paxi,
Starbuck was like,
Poetry
that can't stop me because I can't read.
hold it up to the sun, the sky, the
Yeah, you right.
light.
Is there a
You
watermark?
Right. You right.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Do I have
Signed paper.
All right, so all of you sign.
Any? Yep.
Yep.
Very well. He opens the door. You guys step through.
And we burn.
Yes.
Fucking die on the spot.
The first thing you see is you step into this large kind of ornate hall. There is a fountain of himself with like kind of water, like he has his like hands out, and there's like kind of water coming out of both palms, like running out of
He's posing exactly like the picture.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys.
it's kind of like a dim kind of like mood lighting. Everything is very, very like
Some
ritzy.
Enya playing.
Yeah. He takes you over. So there's like a whole bunch of like closed doors along the way. He takes you over to a door. He's like, so what is it that you would like? Also, sorry, the other part of this too is once you cross the threshold, that constant heat and oppression of just existing in Avernus is gone.
Yo, he got central air? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Climate controlled.
Yeah. Nice. Well, I guess dinner's a good start.
Yeah,
It doesn't
that's
taste like
interesting.
ash in our mouth, right?
No.
I figured.
So
You have a
this
lovely
will taste like
establishment.
food.
We pride ourselves on the quality of our services here. Someone, if they want, roll me an Arcana check.
Every time you're like, someone roll me my hand's like on the die, and then you're like,
11.
Arcana. I'm like, oh.
17.
You would put together through context clues that this is probably a demiplane. This is probably a pocket.
Dimension kind of deal.
So the reason the food tastes so good is because you're no longer in Avernus.
And it doesn't even taste that good. It's just because compared to everything else we've eaten.
Actually,
just
it's
tastes
really
good.
okay.
Okay.
It's
No. It's really.
Paxi's just being.
He's like, it's not like Philly. It's not like Baldur's Gate.
It is. You got the grease dripping out of the bottom of the bag. Like you do.
He's just like, oh, I can get you that.
very well. Well, we'll start with a simple dinner setup. If there's anything else, and I do mean anything, that you would like while you're here, please let me know. We try to cater to all desires while you're here.
Is this a brothel?
It can be, if that's what you're looking for.
It can be. Just-
That means yes.
I do have several succubi under my employ. And there is no need to worry, as we contractually agreed before you entered, you are my honored guests. And they are under my employment. They will not harm you in any way while you are here.
Chase like, oh.
And who better than a sexual devourer of souls to treat your every whim?
I don't know why you're looking at me.
You asked. You asked if it was a brothel.
I did, yes. I know. Out of character, yes, I know.
He opens the door and you see a very like exquisite like dining table with like platinum silverware and dishes. I will hand you guys the menu.
There is a menu.
You guys don't actually have to pick anything on there, but if you would like to for the RP,
Well, I must say, the
I expect some elegant music to be played in the background specifically for this part.
sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Guys, do we want to get any appetizers? It's 3-course, so.
Yeah, I think we all choose like one of
my
each,
trumpet
like
Okay,
appetizer, like entree, like.
So we don't want to share. Or the appetizers.
Well, we don't have to share.
I actually can't read this font at all, to be honest with you.
Do you want me to read it for you?
What is a sturge?
Fish, isn't it?
No, it is a flying like bat. Like it's a
Correct, I think
blood-sucking
it was
bat.
Sturgeon.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Actually, it'd be funny if Starbuck read the menu. Yeah.
So you all sit down.
Can I have a brine pickle vine battered
So,
salad?
pickled vine blit salad.
In come two humans, human looking. The one is male. They are only wearing, so think of like belly dancer attire. Both the male and the female are dressed in this very revealing kind of like belly dancer, like elegant Middle Eastern style. They are both very, very attractive, very ripped. Look, what I will intentionally be vague so that personal taste you can imagine, but they are very conventionally attractive.
So they're human?
Yes. Everyone's human unless you can tell otherwise.
Okay.
Poetry's a human unless you know that she's a tiefling. Yeah.
What? I'm purple.
Yeah. Does Starbuck know that humans aren't purple?
That's fair.
I mean, I also have horns and a tail.
Does Starbuck know that humans don't?
I'm just saying, you said personal preferences could apply, so I wanted to clarify, are these humans?
Mahadi sends in a what are the lion people from
Leonin?
Yeah, Leonin.
Yeah, okay.
Ah, I see.
A shirtless Leonin comes in.
Send in like a fucking loxodon.
Starbuck's like, now we're talking. Starbuck, not me, of course.
Right. You're-
If there's anything in particular you want, just ask Mahadi.
All right.
So they will take your various orders. A moment goes by, they bring you any appetizers that you
Okay.
decided upon.
Yeah. Pickled pickle popper vines. Pimple popper vines or whatever the hell it was. It's very hard to read this menu.
I'm getting the twice battered axe beak strips.
Sounds good.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have cannolis?
We can get some for you, yes.
How much does the cannoli cost? Because it seems like one soul coin's a lot for a cannoli.
Well, it would be included in the meal. It'd be your dessert.
Oh, okay, yeah, I would love a cannoli.
Ooh, spicy
what?
shredded stirred sliders.
I will try your deep fried miniature giant space hamster. Seasoned to taste.
What?
Oh,
you
can you
see
load that up with nutmeg?
Did you see the Did you see the one drizzled in celestial sauce?
Yeah, would you mind
sauce.
reading some of these for the audience?
Yeah, I got you. I could read the whole thing.
All right.
So for appetizers, we can choose pickled vine blight salad, pan-fried mycorrhid cap with garlic butter, or spicy shredded stirred sliders. For the main dishes, we have broiled quippers served in a port reduction, roasted werehor seasoned liberally with pepper and paprika, twice battered axe beak strips with a brandied plum sauce, a deep fried miniature giant space hamster seasoned to perfection with rosemary, basil, thyme, and tears.
Oh, that's funny.
Tears.
Tears.
Oh. A little bit
And
of
for
salt.
dessert, there is candied phase spider eyes in a raspberry liquor reduction, sweet apple tart with a celestial caramel drizzle, and rare miniature Rathay cheese
Roth?
Roth. No,
Right.
there's like an accent over the E.
Yeah. It's a
Uh,
loaf.
rare
actually have an
miniature Rathay Roth cheese selection. And at the very bottom, there's coffee or tea.
What's on the back? Is it the same thing on the back?
It's
an
the same thing that
Infernal.
like
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
In case you read
no wonder
Infernal.
you guys are having issues. Reading this.
It's an infernal. It's a made-up language.
Right here in the back.
Are you a Pepsi or a Coke establishment?
We have both.
How do they pull
Yeah,
that?
y'all got RC
Yeah.
Cola.
You want some RC Cola for your soul?
RC Sola.
So you enjoy your appetizers. Your main courses are brought to you. I will give you some time to just RP amongst yourselves, and then I will have Mahdi come check in on you, and then also discuss with you, Starbuck.
Okay.
But I will turn the floor over to you guys.
Well, these warbirds are really good.
Yeah,
But,
I really like this.
But yes, so the food is like the equivalent of a 5-star restaurant. It's probably also extra tasty considering this is the first food you've had in a while that doesn't taste rotten or like ash.
Yeah.
The whole room is temperature controlled. It is really extravagant. You are like fully being pampered.
Poetry like sneaks some like bites for Lulu.
Yo, guys, this is really good.
Yeah, we could stay here forever.
I don't know if we can do that though.
I don't know about that, but
I mean, we could, if we steal enough buggies, we can
Yeah, we just keep coming back
we
here.
just keep coming back here. What we could do is wait until people leave, follow them, take their buggy, and then come back and sell it.
Yeah.
So guys,
That's what I used to do in this puppet game called Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay. What's up, Chase? You seem a little... Are you choking?
Reggie, what you were describing is thievery.
But it's Avernus, so it's everything's okay here, right?
Yeah, that's the way I read it.
Like technically, I'm following the law
It's true.
of where we are, which is Avernus.
I mean, I guess if you don't have any personal standards, you could look at it that way.
I understand we have
Or
to
if you're a lawful
we-
alignment,
we-
I guess.
we have to
Yep.
we have to do what we have to get by, but I think it's not like we have to do that to every person that drives away.
Just the bad ones, yeah.
Yeah. But who are we to judge, you know?
That's yes,
Like, who
exactly.
who gets to
I mean,
decide
Chase
who
is
the
very
bad
good at
people are?
judge.
Lulu.
Yeah, Lulu. is
Oh,
a
yeah,
good
she
judge
is
of
a pretty
character.
good judge of character. We'll just leave it up to Lulu to be the god of this world.
Poetry does
What?
chime in. She's like, I mean, Chase is pretty good at judging people.
Yeah, he does that a lot. You're right.
Okay, so we'll let Jace.
She means it in like the
decide-
nicest way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know.
We'll let
Paxi
Chase
goes-
decide who we steal from and ruin the lives of.
Yeah, yeah.
Why would you want to ruin anyone's life?
Well,
I don't intend to.
the afterlife.
Yeah.
Afterlife?
So they're going to suffer all through their life with hardship and food, and then they're going to finally get to the afterlife, and then you're going to ruin it for them?
Well, I mean, you gotta figure it's either that or be turned into a soul coin.
I mean,
What
if they're
about if
already,
we all just live happy together?
I mean, if they're already in Avernus,
adorable.
then they're already like suffering regardless.
No, I agree with Lulu. I feel like we could definitely improve Avernus if everybody was just a little bit more cooperative with each other.
And who's going to force them to be cooperative?
No one. We just kind of agree to it. If everybody agreed to be nice, we wouldn't have to force anyone.
If we all
yeah.
held hands and just, like sang songs, like campfire songs.
Yeah.
Yo, this just took a 180 real quick.
We're not going to be warlords anymore, guys.
Ever since we got rid of our
We're going to be fucking hippies strolling around in
We
the
leave,
furnace.
we leave the Avernus dimension for like 10 minutes. And we're like, guys, what were we thinking?
I mean, to be fair,
little weird.
the plane of Avernus does have a corrupting influence on your soul, like just being there.
So far, I feel great.
Lulu, do you remember anything about our host?
Mahadi.
Not really. I know that I met him, and I feel like he helped me out.
Oh, yeah, I got a nice vibe from him, too. Do you think if we ordered some mint tea, that would help you remember things again? Like last time you drank mint tea?
No, but that sounds delicious.
As far as Starbucks concerned, that's all that happened before was we drank mint tea
And held hands.
held hands, and then you remembered stuff.
since he had the power to release that pit fiend from the shield, I wonder if he has enough power to potentially assist with this contract.
I mean, considering we're in a demi-plane right now, it kind of makes sense that he'd have that power.
And he seems like a pretty reasonable guy, so we could at least talk to him about it, see what he'd be willing to do for us.
It wouldn't be cheap, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he'd have to. I'm guessing he'd have to find a way to do it discreetly.
Yeah. But, like, if we have to
Also-
sell our souls to save all those people on that list, Chase, we could do that.
But also the contract belongs to Zariel, and he said he, like, doesn't get involved with that stuff.
Sure, but he might be able to give us something that helps us with Zariel. He can't probably hand wave it away in an incredibly convenient narrative way, but he could also assist us some.
That's
Scary
very
stuff to do,
insightful,
yeah.
Starbuck. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Blood starts trickling down her nose.
I see you've noticed the Titans as well.
Yeah, sometimes I look out to that other direction that we don't normally look in, and I feel like I see something else, something more.
There's a soft knock on the door. The door opens and Mahadi comes in. How is everything this evening?
Great.
It's really good.
Someone
No,
asked
sir.
us to kill you.
Can you guess who?
I have a very strong suspicion on who, but humor me. Who was it?
Shit, what was his
Zenith?
name?
Zenith?
Zebediah?
Zena.
Zebedee?
Zena. Yeah, Zena.
Yes, no, he does try that from time to time.
So it's like a quirky little thing you guys do.
It gives him a little hope that there's a better future for him.
That's nice.
Are you okay with him being that way? Just
It's a entertaining distraction every now and then when someone tries.
Hypothetically, what would kill you? It's just a conversation. A thought experiment.
Paxi literally, what you just saw me do, that's what Paxi does. That's literally what Paxi does.
Alternatively, because I'm really curious, could you, like, tell us, like, why he wasn't dead to you? Like, what happened?
Oh, nothing major really. When he was an up-and-coming hobgoblin, he needed a bit of extra power to get his start. Made a deal with me, and then I just simply came and collected on it.
That seems fair.
Right at
Make
the
agreements.
right time.
And he is welcome to go about his business once he fully pays off his debt to me.
How long does he have left?
Don't worry about it. It's not necessarily a fixed thing, as you know. He sells the larvas, and I take a portion, and of course there are costs of maintaining him and feeding him and clothing him and things like that. It's
Oh, so it, like, depends on how much larva he sells and stuff like that.
To performance based. Got it.
That's fair.
if you haven't caught on by now, this is a full like indentured.
Just
Like
a little bit.
there's always more costs than there are you actually paying back. Like
Speaking of which, let me hit you with a business proposition.
yes, you did want to discuss some things. I remember.
So, it seems like a lot of people that sold you their souls, they ended up working here in the market. And some of them have pretty nice setups. It's like stuff they like doing, like that crazy guy with the potions. I'm going to say Bob. Did he introduce himself?
It was Eli.
Iliac.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, Eli. He seemed like he was pretty happy with what he was doing. So if I was to say barter with you and sell my soul, and I had an idea for your market that you like, could that be something that we could work out? That way when I do die, I could have a little, cottage industry here.
I would certainly be willing to hear you out.
Okay. Have you heard of wrestling?
I have.
Okay. I know you're not supposed to fight in the market, but I think that it would be kind of cathartic for people. I'm big words. If there was, organized fights. And with wrestling, it's all scripted. It's not real fighting. I mean, we're hitting each other. But it's all part of, a pre-planned narrative and stuff. And it's just for fun. And we really entertain people. People really like it. So
much gold wasted.
So we could maybe put on a show every night for people, and I'd be willing to organize that because I have a lot of experience in the business.
So in character, I don't want to encourage this. Out of character, people could totally place bets on soul coins. Just saying.
Interesting.
Sort of like a gladiator fight from the Titans realm.
That's not a terrible idea.
Yeah. I figure, if I was going to be stuck here working for you, at least I could do something I'm passionate about,
So you've given more thought to the potential deal.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty chill with it. I guess I could ask my associates here what they think of it since I haven't done that yet. You're pretty supportive, right, Reggie?
I mean, listen.
Yeah.
What you want to do is what you want to do. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Listen, I agree with Reggie in the sense that, like, it is your choice. But at the same time, I think it's important to note that I think your brother would be really fucking pissed if you brought him back just for him to never be able to see you again after the afterlife.
Yeah, he might kind of feel like you do now.
To be fair, if I get strong enough, I could probably do the same thing without the soul thing.
So you're saying I should invest in your improvement as a devil, and eventually.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think he.
Yeah.
I thought he meant he could do it not as a devil, but whatever.
If it depends on what happens. If we stay here and we fail and we're stuck here, yes.
How long do you think that would take? Like, if I really believed in you.
Probably like
Like, if we were talking about our power in terms of levels.
if we were like at a 7 a while from now.
Okay.
At least as much as we've done already.
At least as much as I am again.
Because, like, think about if it was, like, reversed and you're the one that died. Mm-hmm. Your brother sells his soul to bring you back. Mm-hmm. You're just up with your parents living, but you never get to see him again.
Well, I would still get to live with him again, and then I would die.
If we make it out of here.
I wonder if we could
But I
acquire the
still
full
want him to
series of Supernatural, because they kind of go through this again and again with...
Right, but then,
That
like,
is very true.
even if we make it out of here and you guys spend the rest of your lives together, like, once you guys, like, pass, you won't be able to spend the afterlife with each other.
There was no guarantee that we would beforehand. Nothing's ever certain.
Right,
Poetry.
but
We're in hell.
I'm just saying, I think your brother would be pissed if he found out that you sold your soul for him.
Maybe. I wish I could talk to him about it, see, get his perspective on it. It'd be nice to be in the ring again, just the two of us. Plus, if he's alive and then he gets to go... Oh, where does he go after he dies again?
I suppose wherever he is currently.
Cool. I actually don't know where that is. Would you know when you did it?
I mean, I could certainly track it down.
Oh, okay. Well, his name is Sprague. Could you look into him?
Does he have a last name?
No?
Mario.
Very well. Give me a moment, and I
There
shall.
can't be that many Spragues.
I shall go see what I can find out.
If it helps, he's my twin.
Very well.
Paxi just does that.
Okay.
Anything else I can get you while I step out for a moment?
Maybe some mint tea for Lulu.
Very well. I'll have the servants bring some in for you.
This is an interesting follow-up to that conversation, but so you've already helped us with the pit fiend that we were traveling with. And I know you talked about how you can't really get too involved with Zariel, but I was wondering if you had any ability to assist us in a contract that was made with her.
As the contract would be with Zariel, it unfortunately would have to involve her. Now, I could potentially let her know that you would like a meeting, if you would like, but...
That'd be good. Do you have her number?
Can I get your number?
That is something I could arrange for you, if you would like.
I mean, if that's possible, what will we have to do?
Well, it depends on if she would be willing to see you. If she is, then I will just arrange a date and time, or a place and time, and...
That would be good.
Okay, yeah. You've been really helpful.
I pride myself on our service.
Oh, I do have one more question, actually. I guess out of character, the place we're trying to go to on the hill, you said, did we have to cross River Styx to get there?
Yes.
Okay. Would you happen to know if any of your shops here have a connection to a raft that would be large enough to get our bus and us across the River Styx?
There would be no one here that is able to do that, but I do believe not too far from the camp is a Devil Watchtower. You would probably be able to purchase the use of their barge to transport your vehicles across.
All right. Perfect. Thank you.
I shall be right back with the information on your brother.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Steps out.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it, so... If you can track down where Sprague is right now. Unless he's, like, living it up, you know? Wait. No, I guess that's not the right word, huh?
Depends where he went.
Yeah.
He could be living it down.
Yeah. Well, he's not living. It's really the issue. But, you know, my parents didn't get to say goodbye to him, and you just gotta hang on to those little precious moments that you get with people. So, I figure we could have a couple of years together, and then he can go wherever he was before, and I'll come back down here. You know, it's not so bad. Again, we're from Baldur's Gate, so this is nothing.
I just feel like there might be better ways. I'm not saying don't do
Also,
it.
if we like defeat Zariel ourselves, we could just like get the power to bring him back.
How do we do that?
I mean, if he has the power to do it and he's under Asmodeus, then like if we're able to get the power of like Zariel or someone, we could probably do it.
I don't think our goal is to become the leader of a furnace.
I'm not saying become the leader. I'm just saying like have a good amount of power.
We become
to
the
match
council
a
of
leader.
Avernus.
We'll be an oligarchy of sorts.
Yeah. Like an Olive Garden.
Well,
it's
you
not
guys-
quite as nice as this, but
You guys could.
But we're
I'm going back home.
The Olive Garden. You guys haven't met.
Look, Chase, I'm not saying that like we have to stay here or anything, but like obviously Zariel running things is causing a lot of shit to happen. So I'm just saying that like we could potentially take her down, rescue the Hell Riders, rescue Starbuck's brother. We could potentially appoint someone to take her place, or maybe that's Asmodeus's job.
I don't mean offense when I say this. But Starbuck's brother does not need saving. You didn't ask me for my advice, and I agree that ultimately it is your decision to make a contract with someone in order to restore your brother to life. But what you are trying to do, I believe, is it's an unnatural thing to do considering all of the other ways someone could go in life. And if your brother isn't down here, it is likely that he has perhaps gone to where the not fallen angels are and is actually living in a paradise. And for you to bring him from that paradise back to the mortal plane could be a very selfish thing to do. And not only would it be selfish, but you would be throwing away your soul. So.
I hadn't really thought about it as a thing to do for myself. It was mostly just so you could see my parents again, and they could see him, all of his friends, you know?
Nobody knows when they are going to die, but I think you go into every day realizing that that is an outcome that could happen, and you therefore live your life to the fullest. So that is just my belief.
You know what? You're right. I hear exactly what you're saying. Jeez. I should live my life to the fullest, and so should everybody else.
Yeah,
I think
that's
I know
what I've been
exactly
saying.
what you mean.
I don't know if Chase is convinced that he persuaded you in the correct format.
So a couple more minutes go by. Mahadi comes back in. I was able to locate your brother.
Yeah.
He currently resides on the celestial plane under the protection of Helm.
Okay.
So unfortunately, that is as much in detail as I can provide, as Helm's domain is outside of
Sure.
my network.
General vibe, how's Helms? Is it good?
I don't know.
Chase?
The cleric's reaching for his dice.
That's an 11.
Plus,
You know the base idea. Helm is the lawful god of like protection.
Hey, it's not a bad place to be. Again, it's your choice. Even though it might be a bad one, but
Helm's usually considered a good deity. Helm's usually considered a good deity.
yeah. So protection, goodness,
Goodness.
those other parts.
Celestial,
Yeah.
Can I see what the contract would look like? I want to see some specifics. Is there an algorithm that you use to calculate how much time I would be indebted to you for after the case?
Well, it would be forever.
Oh, yeah.
In this case.
Okay.
It's a soul for a soul.
Sure. Okay, forever. And could we talk a little bit details about my wrestling contract?
Those are definitely things we could talk about once you come back to me.
I do have a rider. I am pretty popular in the underground scene, so there's a couple of things that I would need to make sure of. I might have the notary write it all up for you, and then next time we come by, run that by you.
Very well. That is quite agreeable.
Yeah, cool.
If there are any other things that any of you decide that you want, I do have the power to grant several things. If any of you have perhaps a loved one you would like resurrected, if there's a particular powerful magic item that you would like, or
Yeah, you got any, on hand?
as a matter of fact, because I know that you've been waiting for this, Haley.
What?
He extends his hand and kind of you see a mace form.
I swear, if I spent all my money on potions, just to have something here that I would buy.
Well,
I think everyone wants.
this isn't for buying. This is for selling your soul for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I have to.
Well worth living in hell for.
I have to actually pull it up on here because it just references what page it's on. So it is the Rod of Lordly Might.
Oh my god.
Go on.
I can't wait to watch Kay die into hysterics. So it is a mace that is +3/+3. It has 6 buttons on it.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, you left out one of the most important details.
The rod has a flanged head, and it functions as a magic mace that grants +3 bonus to attack and +3 to damage rolls.
Say it again.
It's flanged.
Flanged head.
The rod has a flanged head.
It's got 6 buttons on it.
6 buttons on the flanged head of this rod.
If you press button 1, the rod becomes a flame tongue.
Oh
If you press button 2,
no!
the flanged heads fold down and 2 crescent-shaped blades spring out, transforming the rod into a magic battle axe that grants +3 attack, +3 to damage. If you press button 3, the rod's flanged head folds down, and a spear point springs from the rod's tip, and the rod's handle lengthens into a 6-foot haft, transforming the rod into a magic spear that grants +3 bonus to damage and attack.
Nice.
If you press the button 4, the rod transforms into a climbing pole of 50 feet long. It is as hard as granite. There's a spike at the bottom and 3 hooks at the top to anchor the pole. Horizontal bars 3 inches long fold out from the sides 1 foot apart, forming a ladder that can hold up to 4,000 pounds. Button 5, the rod transforms into a handheld battering ram that grants its user +10 to strength checks made to break through doors, barricades, and other barriers. Button 6, the rod assumes or remains in its normal form and indicates magnetic north. The rod also gives you knowledge of your approximate depth beneath the ground or your height above it.
Depth. Got it. Yes.
Then it has a couple once-a-day functions.
Jeez.
Once a day, you can use it to drain life. You roll 46 necrotic damage and heal half of that. Once a day, you can cause it to paralyze the person you hit. And once a day, you can cause it to terrify the person you hit.
Yeah, you selling your soul.
Jeez.
Oh my
If I need to roll a persuasion for you to sell your...
I am so torn.
Soul torn? You said?
Oh,
Soul torn.
hey,
Not so torn.
I am soul torn.
Anyway, for the price of your eternal soul, I could bestow this weapon upon you and your descendants, of course.
Oh, it's like passed down.
Yeah. You know, your soul belonged to me, but think of your children.
Their souls will be intact, though.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't want it, but I mean,
I also have other services. If you were looking for a new start, I could transform you into a tiefling of Asmodeus. So again, if there's anything...
We all look at our hand like we could be tieflings, including Poetry, who's like, we could be tieflings?
No, she's just like, and I have a tiefling of Asmodeus?
So that's for a soul. We can become a tiefling for a soul.
Yeah.
What if
What
we
if-
re-roll our appearance completely?
What if I'm already a tiefling?
Well, I could alter you so that you'd be a tiefling of Asmodeus.
What would that entail?
It has different bonuses.
You have a tail already.
Yeah, I know, I got it.
you do. I've seen it.
Yes.
Yeah, you do. I've seen it. Hell yeah. Yeah, you got it, Tail.
No,
Maybe?
I mean, I have one too. It's whatever.
It's not weird. It's not weird.
Don't make it weird, guys.
I was born with one.
At the age of 6, I was born without a tail. Alright, hold on.
Do you have anything that doesn't cost a
Soul?
soul by chance?
He's still looking up the...
Yeah, no.
yeah.
Well, there's stuff that costs a soul, and then there's stuff that costs our soul. It's telling that morally, we're more concerned about selling our soul than we are other people's soul.
Oh wait,
Like, we're playing fast and loose with other people's souls, and then you
Oh,
guys are all
this is-
pearl clutching
that-
about our own souls.
that stuff was for a soul.
Yeah.
No, that was for your soul.
No, those things were your soul.
Yeah.
The other, there's other stuff
I can
that's
only
other
make
people's
contract
souls.
between myself and a willing participant.
Got it. Yeah, no, I
Unfortunately, I'm not a proper demon lord, so outside of that, my abilities are rather limited.
Do you wish you were a demon lord?
No.
Insight.
No.
Okay.
He seems pretty happy with himself.
But if any of those things at all interest you, or if there's anything that you would like while you were at my establishment, please do not hesitate to call me.
Okay.
What about, like, shoes that make me run faster.
The qualm.
He only specifically deals in the individual soul.
Right, but
So
I can't
I'm-
buy it for like a soul coin.
No. Because the soul coin is not a willing participant.
Okay. That's silly. Yeah.
Not right.
Like I get it,
The
but,
soul
like,
coin cannot sign the contract.
yeah.
I forget. Did he already say? Did he answer us about the Zariel meeting?
He'll arrange that for you if
okay.
you'd like.
Nice.
It'll take some time, and he can send one of the imp messengers out to
Okay.
deliver the message once that's ready.
Okay.
Does it cost anything for him to arrange this for us?
No, I will take care of that for you.
Nice.
Nice go.
For the record, what is the reason you would like to set up a meeting? As I'm sure Zaria will want to know.
We would like to discuss a contract.
I would like to make a amendment to a contract regarding El Terrell and the what's the son called? I already forget.
The companion.
Yeah, the companion.
Interesting. Very well, I'll let her know. All right, is there anything else you guys would like to do? Because we're basically at time. So we'll go ahead and wrap it up here.
Can we take like a long rest here?
Yeah, I mean, you guys already had a long rest leading up to this, but
Sure.
Well, yeah, but like, a rest is a rest. But
yeah. I will refresh you on this when we start next time. But this 3-course meal is the equivalent of a hero's feast.
Okay.
So you will have various magical benefits for the next 24 hours.
I'm not writing it down because you said you'd remind me. So
Yeah, no.
Well, then
I'll-
we're not doing a long rest.
I'll go over the exact benefits and things next time.
Yeah, sounds good.
cool. I'm real close to selling my soul here. It kind of stands to reason that I would be the first one. Yeah, I said the first one, not the only one.
I mean, Reggie was like
Oh yeah,
almost like about to jump.
Are
in
you
and
truly
soul
the first
soul.
one when I've never had my soul, apparently?
You have your soul.
Yes, because you technically never sold it.
Right. It's
was
only
taken
when
from
you
you.
die that you're not gonna have it.
She's the first one to like actually sell her soul.
yeah.
Right. Plus, you weren't willing. Well, you were unknowingly willing.
All right, are we gonna say bye?
Yeah, bye everyone.
Bye.
Well, bring your souls next
Bye.
time.
Yeah.